the fuck? Why does... Okay, sorry. YouTube has added a top fans thing. Let me see if I can disable that. Why is there no option to disable this top fans bullshit, YouTube? Kindly piss off. Okay, I give up. I'll look into this later. 1 second. Oh, sorry, you've been listening to Silence. Settle into Ash has been playing. Okay, let me, finishing setting up now. 1 second, everybody.
Bullets to wars and nothing's won. This might be your one chance you can withdraw. I'll take all your deep cuts, I'll take it all. I am every mirror, you're just a wall. Even if I cry, you will watch yourself fall. All talk and never answers. You spread your hate like cancer.
Okay, that should be everything. Welcome in Rose, welcome in Datnoob, welcome in Timmy, welcome in Sinini, welcome in Talos, lovely to have you, welcome in Fallen, please sleep well man, welcome in Jolly, welcome in Pokems, welcome in Camo, welcome in Rosen, welcome in Spade, welcome in Zwei, welcome in Sleep Cultist, I'm sorry to hear you've had a bad day, but it's lovely to have you, welcome in Sten, welcome in Eltic, lurking for now, congrats on the 10 points, thank you very much Eltic, have fun lurking, thanks for coming by now, welcome in Recursive, lovely to have you. Okay, so, what's this XP thing? Welcome in Oddchi, I don't know. YouTube has turned that on and I can't turn it off. I will look into that later. It's your daily dose of asking for money. Welcome in Panda. No, I'm not asking for money. Weird new YouTube thing? Yeah, it's very cringe. I don't like it. I'll see if I can turn it off after stream. I've got it jotted down. I couldn't figure it out. There didn't seem to be a quick solution, so they might be forcing it on everybody. It's impossible to turn off? That sounds like YouTube. Welcome in, peasant. Lovely to have you. Okay, so, a lot of people may see a very specific number on the Subathon timer. And you might be thinking, hey, South, you haven't started the Subathon. For once, this is on purpose. So, I am technically scamming myself. I am scamming myself. So, I have given all of you 1 hour and 44 seconds of free time to the Subathon timer. Because it is day 44 of the Subathon, and we were on 43-44 remaining. And as a Jin main, I'm contractually obliged to do what I gotta do. What have you done to Timer-chan? Rosen, it was on 43-44, so I've done what I need to do. It'll be back in a moment. I blame you for my Azure Lane addiction. No, I said don't play it, and you downloaded it anyway. I'm not even streaming it until next week. You can turn it off in video preference in YouTube settings, yeah, but you can only turn it off as an individual. I don't think I can. Which is really cringe. Which is really fucking cringe. I don't know how to turn it off. None of my settings say anything about it. They've fucking hidden it, which is incredibly, incredibly cringe. So I will try and figure that out off stream sometime tomorrow, because I do have a break tomorrow. Hopefully I can, because I absolutely despise this change. I don't want you getting ranked. Welcome in, Realm. Lovely to have you. Hello, South and everybody. Hello to you too. So, how's everybody's day been? I have some exciting news. Not majorly exciting, more like it'll be very exciting in the future. So, I have commissioned 6 pieces of art of various different things I owe you. And then I've also found, I believe, I still need to look into it more, I believe a modeler for the 3D.
He was so cute and little and got a great slap.
Ah, sleep well, Fallen. Thanks for coming, man. Always lovely to see you. The YouTube ranking shit, yeah, it's very cringe. South, have you claimed the Mudrock skin? No, I haven't played IS on my own account yet. If people don't need hand-holding with anything, I will just do IOS on my account and just grind that out. And if not, during the German-only stream, that is also what I will be doing. Yep, ranking literally, yeah, it's really cringe. Day's doing good, I woke up late, which kinda sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Sten, but at least that means you slept in. And no, sleep well, Fallen. Thank you so much for coming by. Have a lovely day, man. I will say, I'm absolutely shocked. No one has redeemed the sub-only mode. Anyway, let me flick on the BGM. There we go. That is way higher than usual. There we go. Okay, there we go. And no, it is not goon holding, Rose. How dare you? I really want to look at animations. Which one? Rosen! Hey, that is not what I was saying. That is... Sure, fine. Okay, we're in paid content mode. I say while it's free content. But what animations do you want to look at out of curiosity? Oh, the Mudrock skin. Gotcha. No, I haven't grinded it out yet. But for what it's worth, they're usually available online. Paid content? No, it's not paid content. If it was paid content, why would I be giving you a free hour while nobody gives me money? And that's not encouragement, by the way. Hello, Mr. Violence. Welcome in, kin. How's your day going? It's lovely to see you. Pretty pink diamond shields me from my actions. Yeah, I happen to be immune to this specific poison, so I'm gonna throw it into the airplane I'm on right now. Get fucked, everybody else. Time to work in parallel to this free stream. Have fun, Timmy. Have a lovely day at work. And no, don't put that in quotation marks. It is a free stream. Hello, Ancient. How are you going, man? Wonderful to see you. So, the exciting thing, by the way, the most exciting thing, the artist I've found, who I believe, I still need to check some things, but I believe might be down to create my 3D model. They also very explicitly do not say for work stuff, so I will be able to get every piece of clothing removable. Which, by the way, let me go on a little bit of a crash out. So, a lot of 3D animators, I am willing to accept the ridiculous amount of money they charge. It is incredibly complex. They're insanely good at their craft. I am willing to accept them having a waitlist. That's absolutely fine. You know, they can only do so many models. What's really pissing me off, I found 17 top-tier 3D riggers, 3D modelers, who specialize in VTubers. Every single one of those 17 have their comms disabled indefinitely because they're working on NDA shit. Welcome in, Marshu! Lovely to have you. What's the bribe for an SSS handhold? 10 subs. I'll do a full run-through for you, start to finish, any difficulty. Hello? Welcome in, Fractal! Lovely to have you. I'm trying to make Techno good in IS5. Mob can trigger stun upon death with item. Oh, yeah. No, that's absolutely. It's also really good with Phantom. Phantom specifically because he's clone. And it does glitch out, though they fix most of the glitches. I can do SSS for free. Why would you do that to yourself? I need 25 levels? Shit, what are the speedrun metas for IS5? Oh, same as before. It's very easy to get 25 levels. I could unironically do that in like an hour or two. Useless but funny? Yeah, absolutely. Same rules for handhold, Mr. Violence? Out of curiosity, sorry, Kin, what do you mean by that? Oh, do you mean just DM me? Absolutely, that is how you sign up. Oh, hey, Timer-chan is at all fours. Yeah, I'm letting people... You're getting lots of free content. I gave you all an hour with this bad boy. Because we were on day 44 of the Subathon, which is already insane. I thought it would end at day 7. And then we were also at 43:44 time remaining. So I did what I needed to do as an honorary Jin main, because I'm now a Pantheon main. Day 44 of the Subathon? Yeah, exactly. We had 3 4s, so I did what I needed to do. It's bugged, I can't redeem Settle into Ash. Zvi, the reason you can't redeem Settle into Ash is because somebody already redeemed Settle into Ash. You're a bit too late for that, so... Oh yeah, almost forgot. What's up, Golf? Also, by the way, Marshu, reconsider bribing me. Have you considered spending your money on yourself? Myself? Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Before I go to bed, it's Zere's birthday. Oh, that's awesome. Are they streaming now? If so, that'll be a great thing to raid at the end of stream. Is it still meant to be sub-only mode? Unfortunately, yes. There is a minute remaining on sub-only mode. It's very cringe. People delayed it just to fuck you over. This time it was Rosen who activated it, because Rosen is a VIP and thus immune to the effects. Why spend money on yourself when you can on you? That is a very sweet sentiment, but have you considered spending money on yourself? Oh, is it work? Oh, that is unfortunate. This is spending money on myself. Marshu, no, giving me money is not spending money on yourself. I activated it because South told me to. That is a mischaracterization of what happened there, Marshu. Is there a currently existing queue? Yes. There are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 people in queue. So if you DM me now, we will absolutely, well, almost absolutely have time to get to you. It depends how many people are asking for IS handholds. I spend money on South so I can watch him suffer. Well, today's a handhold stream, which means you can't bully me into doing weird challenges. So checkmate. What are you gonna do now, Fractor? Also, you're still recovering from your shotgun sight. Okay, you know what? I'm scamming you out of 30 seconds of sub-only mode. I'm scamming you out of it. I'm getting rid of it. I want it to come back. You delayed it. Euro's worth is getting higher, meaning I get more money. You know what that means for you? Hey, Pokums, you know what that means for you? You should save your own money. Stares at you an impending 9 souls. Oh, yeah, I will be playing that soon, whether that's on stream or off stream. I'm not fully sure yet. I'm hoping on stream, but I'll probably wait till after I'm done Hollow Knight if it's on stream, because it is a Castlevania. I shouldn't be playing 2 at the same time. I'll start getting the maps confused. What else do there do besides IS and SSS handholds? Also things like Hard Mode 13, aka Damasty Cluster. Hello, non-paid watchers, so me. Welcome in, Panda! Welcome back! Sleep well, Jolie, thanks for coming by. Timberborn when? Beaver stream when? I will probably play Timberborn at least mostly off-stream, because I do own an entire Factorio playthrough. However, if you want, I will absolutely do at least 1 stream of Timberborn. Hetero Wednesday? No, it is not Hetero Wednesday. Afternoon chat, hello South. Welcome in, Hiraeth! Welcome in, Akror! Hello, Mandragora's caretaker here. I am so sad that it is unlikely Mandragora will be playable. I really love her design. Lovely to meet you. Welcome in, Jasul. Time to do critical contentions RA and ask for a day 200 handhold. Sir, I have time constraints. Time to dodge every sub that will be thrown. No. Today, I have a challenge. I even have a poll about it in YouTube chat. Will South last an entire stream without scamming someone? The options are yes, now that is character growth, or scam hard violence. And by the way, if you do go over to vote, please like the video while you're there. Like the stream while you're there. That would make me very, very happy. However, so far, everyone is saying I'm going to scam people, so I'm not going to do so. Which means nobody is going to sub today. There are going to be 0 subs. It's going to be entirely free content. We're going to stay at the, 3 cents we've earned today, and that's it. We've got a free stream ahead of us. It has been proven by leading scientists that throwing money at South boosts your dopamine and serotonin levels. My source is that I made it the fuck up. Good, because that is not correct. Are you able to enjoy games you play on stream, or does the need to focus from chat distract you? It depends on the type of game. For example, I really enjoy Hollow Knight. Yesterday's stream was the most fun I've ever had with Hollow Knight, because I've finally gotten familiar enough with how the game plays that I can focus on chat while also playing Hollow Knight. Generally speaking, I do enjoy the game slightly less, but I have overall more fun, because like I'm having a good time interacting with chat. It's just less of that is hinged on the game. Row? Row. What are you talking about? Scam heart violence? Scam heart violence? No. Today is no scams. No scams. All the Audible ads starting to make me hate books. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that, Hiraeth. For what it's worth, you should be able to watch for free on Kick should you choose to with no ads. If you want, you can even keep chatting in Twitch and just have Twitch muted and watch on Kick. But whichever way you want to do it. But no, Twitch ads are very, very cringe. I tried to watch a song, and every time I tried to skip the ad and refresh to get rid of it, it was just a different song as an ad. It fucking pissed me off. Investing into Southcoin, there's no such thing as Southcoin. Chat spreading misinfo mid-game is funny. Yeah, it is. It is when I'm playing. It's not when a newbie shows up and asks, hey, who should I level? And everyone spams tequila. Everyone spams tequila instead of Cruise-Keen Glint or Thorns or Mountain. Everyone just goes, hey, you should level tequila. No, you shouldn't. They have like 4 E2s. Kick is the 10th layer of hell? Oh, no, absolutely. That's why I've got all 3. I don't plan to leave Twitch ever. Thongs? What? Why are you bringing up thongs? Huh? Timmy, are you okay? Buddy, are you... What, you want to see South in a thong? Are you hallucinating? Welcome in, Mark! It's lovely to have you. Twitch chat is cringe, speaking of Twitch ads. Lovely to have you. I'm so sorry. Are you getting hit by ads as well? That's so unfortunate. Level up Crown Slayer now? I mean, I can't. My Crown Slayer is max level. Let me actually log back into my account so I can show people the progress I've made on all of the operators I need to level, and then I'll move on to handholding. Level Tequila later for financial reasons? Exactly. Tequila's strong? No, he's not. He's kind of awful. Karasarum over Lapland? That's exactly it. Thongs are jandals or sandals. They are not jandals, Rosen. Rosen. Jandals would mean jean pattern sandals. Thorns. Yeah, oh yeah. Thorns. Not thongs. Not thongs, as we would say in Australia. Which, by the way, is flip-flops. I'm not getting hit by ads. I'm just looking for some opportunities. Oh, that's very sweet of you. And you know what, Mark? You said hi without giving me money, so character growth. Lovely to have you. Timer-chan is frozen. Yeah, I'll activate it now. This one was on purpose to just show off the 4444. Which I gave you an extra hour for that joke to the subathon for free, so appreciate it. Also, by the way, I got offered another Star Trek sponsorship. Apparently, they really liked my numbers. Actually, south across the pond, they call them jandals. Why would that be relevant? Thank you very much, Mark. That's very sweet. Why would that be relevant what New Zealanders do? They call their decks their dicks. Okay, let me show off my progress real quick. I won't spend long lingering onto this. I'll get onto the handholds. As you can see, I've made really excellent progress. I have four characters left on the first team of characters I need to level. Everyone else is maxed. Let's do another Star Trek stream. No. I won't say hi with money, but I will say hello with money. You don't need to. You do not need to, Mark. But thank you. That's very, very sweet of you. I appreciate it, man. And then I haven't really touched the second half yet, but Chestnut is done, Crown Slayer is completely done. Crown Slayer is absolutely maxed out. I will get her other module when she comes out, but outside that, she's done. So as you can see, I would say I'm a little bit shy of halfway done all of the characters I need to level. Ask not what South can do for you, ask what you can do for South. Are you trying to justify giving me money again? Because, you know, the thing... Look, this may sound really cringe and parasocial. The thing chat just does for me is they give me company and talk to me while I'm playing video games. And that makes me very happy. I like being an e-clown and having people laughing along at my jokes. That makes me incredibly, incredibly happy. That is the thing you can do. That is what you can do for the South. It's free content. Do you understand how fucking stupid it is that in the month of June I earned significantly more from content than I did from my full-time contractor job in the tech sector? Do you get how stupid that is? Do you understand that that shouldn't happen? Also, it's even more concerning because I set myself a stupid thing of if I ever out-earned my job 3 months in a row, I would quit and be a full-time streamer. And I'm not gonna do so. So thankfully, July needs to be more responsible. You're gonna be more responsible in July, and that's not gonna happen. Get owned by chat? I mean, it's pure positive for me. So it's not like I'm getting owned, really. South is a funny say of saying what you need is kick subs. Low-key. I got paid from Kick a couple days ago. Holy shit, they pay so much more than YouTube and Twitch does. Bro. I have like 15 subs on Kick, and I got $140. They pay so much more. It's so fucking insane. I didn't realize how much money YouTube and Twitch took out of their cut until I got one that is basically without cut. That being said, YouTube and Twitch are both higher value because you actually get emotes for it. Owned equals paid stream. No, it's not a paid stream. It's never a paid stream. E-Clown, yes I am. I missed the Star Trek stream, would join you if you decide to go for it again. No, they significantly nerfed the rewards, probably because I took advantage of them. Chat is the collective unconsciousness, apparently so. Let's be unresponsible. No, have you considered being responsible? We'll be gifting on Kick then. That's very sweet of you, Pokemon. I will say, if you do gift on Kick, you will almost certainly start gifting subs to people who have never clicked on my stream, because no one ever clicks on my stream on Kick. I get very low turnover, because I have very low average views, and people who watch on Kick generally aren't looking for Arknights or VTubers. They're looking for edgy slurs. That's a very sweet sentiment. I already did. Oh, thank you. That's very, very sweet. However, it's free content. You do not need to pay for any of it. Okay, let's get started with the handhold. Dead on 6, perfectly timed. Sten, sir, you are up now. Please send me your emails so I can log in. Most paid content per subscriber. I mean, per viewer, maybe. Will you award more points if we sub on Kick then? How about this? To make up for the fact that you got less value, I will treat it the same as direct donations because it's about the same cut as PayPal. So from now on, a sub on Kick is worth 7.5 points. How about that? You know what? Let's actually round down to 7, just so that I don't have a stroke constantly adding the 0.5. How about that? How about that? No, actually, you know what? We'll round up to 8 because there is a risk. I don't get alerts, so there is a very real chance I will miss a sub on kick. So, okay, we'll round up to 8, but if I miss the sub, get fucked. If I don't notice, that's on you. That's a skill issue. What about you round up to 7? No. We'll round up to 8. We'll round up to 8 with the caveat of there is a good chance I miss it. Plus 0.5, plus 0.5. No, we'll treat it as 8. Common kick W? Apparently so. South is relegating us Twitchers to second-class citizens. We must rebel. No, kick are the second-class citizens. Do you see kick chat on stream? No, you don't, because they spam slurs and South come, South footer cock. South come, South step on me. We all need to impregnate South. That is the majority of kick chats. That's just all they spam the entire stream. Sent your email, waiting on the code. Okay, thank you very much. Code is now sent. Let me know what it is, kind sir. And you wanted an ending 2 run, correct? If so, that's absolutely doable. Scam heart violence, I'm not scamming you, no. They're just special. Yeah, they are special. They're the Gooners. Also, by the way, an update on the 3D model. Another update. Sorry, I know I've been talking about that a lot. I've basically just done research. I spent a lot of today where I should have been editing videos doing research. Though I did also do edits. I'm editing down the Jeopardy VOD. I'm down to 36 minutes. I need to get it down to like 23, 24 minutes, probably. That's my rough estimate before I start adding things like memes and what have you. But that's good progress for me. That's relatively fast editing. It'll still take a while, but I'm having fun editing that VOD down. Right, sorry, back to what I was saying. So, I've confirmed the 3 artists I have my eye on to potentially make my model. Any one of those, the model will also be immediately usable for MMD. So you can all make South porn, you can all make South dancing, you can do whatever you want with it. Oh, thank you so much, South Stevie Pitts. I appreciate that. Okay, this is going to be so difficult to keep track of. I now need to learn different kinds of math. There we go. Get fucked with Twig chat. Yeah, +8. They even have a free space in the overlay for them. Wait, kick? No, they don't, because this is where I sit. Are we getting MMDs as well? Yes, I will be releasing the model, unless the artist has some kind of copyright restriction which doesn't let me, but I will do everything in my power to avoid that. I just want to clarify, there is a chance that I accidentally sign up for that without knowing, and I will chat with the artist ahead of time to make sure that's not the case. But if it's a case of I can get an amazing model for a cheap price and the caveat of it can't be MMD, I would obviously take that, but it is very, very likely it will be MMD. Would be funny to add the kick chat and it's just a giant sensor. Yeah, just view it as the black box that's hidden behind the gameplay the entire time. Southography, I suppose so. Who actively goes for ED2? So, the reason Sten wants ED2, one of the medals for IS is to get a second ending. So you need to get 2 endings to unlock the medal. He's done ending 1, now he just needs ending 2, but ending 2 is quite frustrating to a newer player. So I can very easily get ending 2 for him. Or not newer player as in newer player as in, sorry, not really like an IS grinder. Ending 2 can be very frustrating because they're usually gimmicks. South be like, kick is down bad, and then also you can make porn with my model. Look. Okay. Girls Frontline 2 released the official models of the guns. What do you think people have been using them for? Because within 24 hours, I saw multiple high-quality strip teasers of the guns on Twitter where they were pole dancing. What do you think people want the MMD of South for? I've already done ending 3 as well. Ending 2 is, I need help. Yeah, you need a 3rd ending. You've done ending 3. I can very easily do ending 2 for you. South, add kick chat, but cover the message part. Leave a little bit of room for their usernames. No. Because that is also terms of service. They were already available just on Bilibili. Yeah, but like, they made them properly available on Bilibili, which people are able to download from. In the same way Genshin does it, and that's why there's so much MMD Genshin porn. I'm gonna use the model to get her an education. Are you going to learn how to animate in Blender to get her an education? I thought A15 pole dance was official. It was, but they made her naked. Mudrug skin dropped. Yes, sir! There is indeed a free Mudrug skin in IS now. It is a very good skin as well. I can't be bothered to grind IS. I mean, you could sign up for the handhold then. You mysteriously need help? I don't judge. Okay, let's actually get started. You've got the Dungeon Meshi banner, which is that's kind of cringe. Oh, not banner, like landing screen. That's kind of cringe, sir. That's kind of, what's that about? Why are you celebrating Dungeon Meshi? What's up with that? How do I sign up? All you need to do is DM South Art Violence on Discord. You can find me in the Discord. Okay, and by the way, I'm using Fading Zol 0. Unless necessary, I'm doing the easiest possible, because I am doing hand-holding today, not my own challenge. I like Dungeon Meshi OST, no, the background. PA-15 already goes around half naked, yeah. Okay, so, this should be nice and easy. This should be very, very easy. A lot of these handholds are easy. For example, up next, Spade just wants me to do the Thord monthly squad and read out loud the story for her, which is very, very easy. So let's just grab random bullshit go. Oh wow, would you look at that? We can actually start off with Wishadel, that's crazy. I feel like I'm one of the few who loves to spend weeks on IS playing daily. I do as well. I'm right up there with you, sir. Now, just to check. You know what? I'm not going to check. I'm just going to trust your Wishadel as E2, Sten. Your Wishadel isn't E1 maxed out, right? Plan? Okay, you know what? Actually, plan now is kind of fair because no one remembers what the next rewards are. The next milestone at 10,250 is that, you know how there's a noise effect and a little pop-up whenever you gift a sub on Twitch? You can customize the audio on that. So I would be making a paid content audio clip that would play every time anyone gifted a sub. Something along the lines of, it's paid content. Obviously, slightly more dramatic and better than that. But I would be recording that and making that an audio clip so that anytime anyone subbed instead of the generic dunna, you get that. Welcome in, Taxi! It's lovely to have you. How's your day going, man? I hope you've been having a wonderful week so far. E2, M6, Mod 3, let's go. That works, that works. Then yeah, we can absolutely do this. So, we grab the Blueprint Squad. And then everything is the same as it already was. It's crazy, it's crazy. Ending 2 is just like ending 1 for real, for real. So you grab the Lamp of Wishes. You actually do still want to get more encounter nodes, though. Not M9 Walter. Why would you want M9 Walter? Okay, there we go. Perfect. That is actually, this is going perfectly so far. We are just in the clear, sir. We are simply in the clear. So we still need to stay below our toil limit, but now we can start going for wish fulfilled nodes. Perfect. For AFK, yeah, but why do you want to use that? Okay, miniature stage is better than handle. Miniature stage is insane luck. This is actually kind of incredibly based. Fatal bolts, immediately promote a sniper. Hell yeah, brother. Oh my god, Sten. This run could not be going better. You've gotten so psychopathically lucky so far. This is actually kind of fucked up. This is actually kind of fucked up. Your RNG on this one has been flawless. Let's grab quartz just for fun. We don't need a E2 Walter. Yeah, exactly. We've got an E2 Walter. Does the win rate count already started? Because I'm doing handhold, I don't generally do those. But you're very welcome to keep track. For what it's worth, I will probably have a 100% win rate because I'm doing this on difficulty 1. Welcome in, Mystic! Lovely to have you. Can we add paid content to a soundboard? No, it would only be whenever you gift a sub, you would get a paid content pocket. Oh, thank you very much, South Giant Footercock, also known as XQ10. That's very kind of you. Also, by the way, the other chance KickChat has of getting scammed, I will probably forget it's worth 8 points and give you 5 at some stage. But no, thank you so much, XQ10. That's very, very sweet. South about to crash BlueStacks with this speed? Nah, this should be fine. Let's see. Is there, yeah, there's really just not anything else I need from this shop. That's fine. Might as well invest. Right. I'll give you some free investment. But no, I won't be doing that to the soundboard. That will be paid content. Like the current paid content emote, it will be paid content only. However, I will say I'm currently drawing a paid content too. If it comes out good, it will be free. Because that is funny. The inversion. But no, welcome in, Mystic. Lovely to have you. Okay. Now I just need to remember to actually grab this bad boy. I often forget. There we go. Also, sorry, by the way, there's another thing I want to share with people. So I've been looking into 3D stuff, obviously, because I've been setting up my model, you know? Obviously, I've been looking into 3D stuff. Did you know that Zentreya, who is arguably the best 3D outside of maybe Code Miko in just the entire VTubing space? She doesn't use any publicly available programs. She personally funds a developer. And that developer is individually creating a program which only she can use. Actual GigaChat behavior. Psychopathic levels of GigaChat. You're not talking about KickChat. They have some names over there. Yeah, these are the tame names, by the way. Oh, you can't actually trade in spent books. That's a cringe change. That's fine. I will just do nothing. Sounds about right. Yeah, exactly. What place am I in the queue? Saphira, you are fourth in the queue. Sorry, I had to check. You are fourth in the queue, so we will definitely get to you, but it will be a little bit. Fucking based, incredibly so. Oh my god. Stop giving me non-wish fulfilled. What the fuck? Fuck off, game. South, how many subs to make the ale stream kick only? No. That is my answer. Oh my god. Still not a wish fulfilled. I'm angry. Sounds like how Overwatch pioneered. Yeah, it's exactly the same. A fork in the queue, fourth in the queue. Okay, there we go. We get rid of these bad boys. All operators cost plus D3. That does not matter. Game hates you. Apparently so. Brat, no, we still win. We still win. And you know what? How about this? For every sub you gift, I will do, at the end of the Azure Lane stream, 1 additional minute of kick-only Azure Lane. That is the best you're gonna get. That is a scam. That is not worth it. But you'll need to remind me every single time you gift a sub if you choose to, because I will forget. Can you hold me? Welcome in, Dicipta. Lovely to have you. Oh, how bold of you. Are you fucking kidding me? Plan? Yeah. You can familiarize yourself with the new goals. Did the one I give just count? Sure. AL kick only 1. There'll be 1 minute of Azure Lane on kick only. I will count that one because you reminded me. Watch Baron get an hour. No, it's kick only, and Baron would not. Baron, to my knowledge, has never signed up on kick. To my knowledge, Baron is not one of the kick viewers. I'd be very shocked by that. Tempted to check kick. It's not that bad. It's nowhere near as bad as it used to. 500 tier 4 rocks sound like hell. Okay, I'm so glad that someone finally gets it. Like, yes, I was running out of ideas, but that is a significant commitment. I'm not talking tier 3 rock. I'm talking tier 4. Ori rock clusters. That is gonna be like months of shit. Hello, Scam Heart Violence. Hello, Light. Where is the spoon? Did someone have a spoon? My goat? What does that mean? Welcome in, RJ. Lovely to have you. Woohoo, yippee. Yeah, you get 1 minute of extra content. That's half a year of only 1.7. Exactly. Like, that is a major commitment. I'm not halving that. Kick is tame until we start discussing which female operator has the biggest cock. That is still you being tame. Dragged my friend into here. Lovely to have you, RJ's friend. Hope you're having a wonderful week so far. Wait, that's pain? Yes, Sir Salty Panda. That is 6 months of fucking 1.7. Which, by the way, that's assuming you don't do any events. So that's like a year and a half of farming or spending a random to farm because I would get bored and want to speed it up. Hello, welcome in Makoto List. How's your day going? Lovely to have you. Grinding 1.7 to make operators go to 1 more billion trust. All of my half my operators are already trust farmed. Overwatch as a whole accelerated porn in the animation industry. Yep. 15,000 sanity if my math is correct. Exactly. Don't farm 1.7. Yeah, well, I would have to. Also, welcome in, Soup. Lovely to have you. Walter again, skill issue? What? So me being on difficulty 0, that's fine. But me using Walter, that's a step too far. As a reminder, today is a hand-holding stream. I'm currently hand-holding. You remember that, right? The goal is not to be challenged. The goal is to clear content people need cleared. I'm RJ's friend. Oh, gotcha. Lovely to have you, Makoto. Welcome in, Halresia. Real question with Snake Ops. I'm not going to read that out loud. Now, a hedgehog operator. That's a better question. Hold my hand, please. Oh, sure. I'll hold exactly what you're talking about. As long as you don't mind that it won't be attached when I release it. Well worth 30 pulls. Lucille is pretty but bad. Yes, she really is. That's a good way of surmising her. You should use Crown Slayer? No. Want some challenges my operator is up to? Out of curiosity, what challenges are your operators up to? I'm just sort of curious what kind of challenges you're talking about. Okay, Carter, let's actually take this bad boy out. So yeah, as you can see, by the way, even without Walter, this would be piss easy. I'm doing difficulty 0 with full wish fulfilled strat. 10,000 tier 2 Ori Rock cubes at 1.2 per run means you'll need approximately 8,300 runs of 1.7, meaning you'll be spending 283 hours farming 1.7. Exactly! It is a major commitment. I don't have Crown Slayer built. Oh, and I was gonna use Crown Slayer too. That's so tragic. I was gonna use Crown Slayer, but Sten just doesn't have Crown Slayer built. That's unfortunate. I guess I'll just not use Crown Slayer. I remember my account is kind of a meme way. No, that's absolutely fine. 2 weeks-ish? That is not 2 weeks. If you mean 2 weeks without sleep or pause, yes, that is just shy of 2 weeks. Because a week is 144 hours, so 2 weeks would be 288. You're gonna need, if you're going for tier 4 rock, ain't 1-7 not the most efficient way? No, 1-7 is the most efficient way, it's sanity-wise. It's not the most efficient time-wise, but because it'll take a long time anyway, I will not be worrying about efficiency time-wise. Let's be real. Bro, that is so fucking cringe that he stopped 1 millimeter outside of Wishadel's range. However, she already has her skill activated, so it does not matter. I was building Gladio for when I get a PP. Ooh, that's good fun. Gladio is definitely worth using if you use the Abyssal Hunters. I haven't played the game I'm used for this. Okay, then the current content I'm playing probably won't make much sense. I'm playing a late game mode called Integrated Strategies, which is a roguelike minigame. And so it is very much aimed at later game players. It won't make sense. Holy shit! Hey Baron, if you're here, if you're lurking, we just got a temporary recruitment pre-promoted Pepe. So I can feel your presence. I can feel your heart, even if you're not here right now. My friend is going to explain it to me. Okay, well, take your time. I hope you enjoy Arknights. Lovely to have another new player. Only luck can make me clear IS5 third ending and above. Well, third ending is relatively easy, but with the others, I agree. It is purely luck-based if you win the other endings. Okay, let's actually throw out some plans, not gonna lie. Okay, and then we can improve these to 6 stars. How much more do we need to throw out? I can just throw out more plans. We don't need the extra relics. We don't need a hardcore. You should show them RACC day 18. I'm not hand-holding your RA. Why do you think I set the bribe for a handhold RA SSS so high? To indicate that I wouldn't be willing to do RA at all under any circumstances. Okay, is there anything worth buying here? I don't even think so. Let's just buff this because you have a lot of guards, and then we'll refresh just in case. Did someone say plans? Look, you can check all you want. People are being well behaved. Ever since the new plan, people have not been throwing money at me, which means setting that new plan means everyone's given up and I'm in the clear. Hello, sorry I'm late, I just woke up. No, it's wonderful to have you. I hope you slept really, really well, Lily. I'm very happy to hear you slept in. Lovely to have you, and there's never any reason to apologize for being late. Wonderful to see you. I love plans, why? Can't wait for when we get to 20,000. You understand that 20,000 just isn't gonna happen, right? You understand 20,000 is not gonna happen? Like, that's just not. Hi, I'm at ending 5, difficulty 15 with no vanguards, no golden chalice, no DP regen. Am I cooked? Welcome in, Blade. Theoretically... Wait, ending 5. Do you have Kiran Ayato, E2, with her S2 mastery? Currently recruited. Because that is the only situation I can see where you might not be cooked. I have some bad news for you. Welcome in, Lude! Lovely to have you. I have no fast redeploy. For what it's worth, Blade, it is still theoretically possible. However, 07. Like, this is not ending 4. It is theoretically possible. Ending 5 is more forgiving than ending 4. But I have got some bad news for you. That is unfortunate. You're safe this month. I'm upgrading my PC. Let's go! And then we've also got SmashCon in Australia, so all of the Australians are being responsible as well. Kiwi operator, please. We don't need a Kiwi operator. How dare you? I don't know how to defeat the old guy. He keeps operating. Okay, I can explain that to you when we're up to him and show you, Lily. So the ending boss of this is quite difficult, but I can explain the mechanic for you. So that actually kind of works out well. IS4, ending 3, or ending 4 harder at difficulty 0? Absolutely ending 4. Ending 4 is significantly harder. Ending 3, the midway mini-boss to unlock the ending, is the hard part. The actual boss himself isn't that bad. He's a discount weakened version of Patriot, where he's spec'd into ranged attacks. But if you have any healer, which by floor 6 you absolutely should, you should be in the clear. So ending 3 is absolutely easier. Absolutely. Ending 4 is pain? Yeah, it really is. Lilith, Lamp, and Lapipi demolishes old guy. Yeah, no, but Lapipi probably isn't struggling with relics. It's a case of how does the old guy work. That is what they're having trouble with. So I'll explain that to you. Let me just get up to there. So let me just grab random bullshit. Bonjour. Welcome in, Marshu! Welcome back, rather. So you just wanted to say hi with money. I see. IS5 ending 3 was fun. I was talking about IS4. Oh, IS4? Then yes, I would say ending 4 is easier. Sorry. Ending 4 is absolutely easier for IS4. I apologize. I did misread that. Okay, now there's a whole bunch of shit I can trade because all of these fucking suck. Let's, for example, trade this Sarkaz King. Let's trade this. This does literally nothing. The others could theoretically do something. There we go. Scales of Avarice. Ending 5 ultimate fights are a pain. Oh, of course they have an ultimate fight. Okay, now let's go through, grab everything we can. Enemies have -2 weight, I guess. Most of these will end up being bad, because we've already got all of the good things. Enemies take arts damage, that'll help Wishadel's summons. We do have a dodge chance, but the stun is better, because that's guaranteed damage. Sarkaz King relics are active. Oh yeah, I actually did get down to 1 HP, you're correct, so that actually works out. Yeah. No, I forgot I grabbed that one, which lowers your life. That's very convenient. Wishadel gets plus 25% attack. That's crazy. Take less damage from Sarkaz. That's absolutely perfect, because the boss is a Sarkaz. And operators start with SP. Okay. So, as we go, I'll explain how this boss works for you. The person who is having trouble. Oh, Lily, that's it. Lilith, rather. So, wait, no, shit. I'm doing ending 2! So basically, the boss, whenever he's not attacking, gradually gains 3 stacks around him, similar to characters like Indigo, who you don't have. So we have characters who also do that. His next attack will deal extra damage equal to the number of charges. So he'll do double damage with 1 charge, triple damage with 2 charges, quadruple damage with 4 charges. While he has those charges, he has significant damage reduction, meaning you need to drop a defender or a bait operator to have him attack them so he can take damage. But if he kills an enemy, you need to kill the sarcophagus. If he kills an ally, you don't get your operator back until you kill the sarcophagus. So you need a ranged unit who can take out the sarcophagi and get your operators back. The almighty gravel? Yes. Don't you love doing IS5 ending 5 and CN when you can't read shit and you have no clue what's going on? I don't play on CN, so no clue. You forgot you're doing ending 2? I did. That's fine. The first ending boss is basically... Yes! Okay. Oh, wait, no. Lily doesn't really know what a Mystic Caster is. That's why I was being vague with it. But he is basically a Mystic Caster with damage reduction. Brute Force him with Malta and Hand of Rumble. You actually can't unless you're on, like, lower difficulties. Either way, here we go. So, ending 2, nice and easy. I entirely understand why Stun is having trouble, and that is because there is a little-known fact about Wishadel. So, Wishadel's things actually intercept the sideways slashes. Also, we're in difficulty 0, so all of these guys will just instantly die. But damn, that is a whole lot of 65 enemies. They end up spawning way more, by the way. That's the joke I'm going for. Okay, Pepe, why can't you attack Teresa's yet? I forgot that she's temporarily invulnerable. That's fine, we'll get to her eventually. I'll do a sum this run. Other than Ling and Color, are there any other noticeables? Yes, Maya is quite good. Maya is actually genuinely quite good. We don't have a healer here, but it doesn't matter because Wishadel is fine. Oh, right, I need to kill Teresis, not Teresa. Gotcha. Sorry for wasting your time, Pepe. Magellan, my wife. Magellan is not good. Oh, sorry, I fucked with the settings. Magellan is unfortunately not good. I don't know what to tell you, sir. She's simply not. And yeah, so 0 enemies spawn until you kill Teresis. This just loops infinitely. Slander and wrongthink? No, this is just objective fact. Playing above difficulty 12, 16 plus equals Masso on IS5, just pain simulator with extra steps. Unironically, yes, I would agree. However, I'm a sadomasochist, so that is right up my cup of tea. Teresa doesn't take damage. I really appreciate you. Also, fun fact, the map-wide AoE randomly doesn't hit Wishadel, even though things like Big Sad Lock absolutely do hit Wishadel. So it is very inconsistent which map-wide AoEs hit Wishadel and which ones don't. It's very, very funny. So here, no, you're attacking the wrong one, Inez. Oh, god damn it, that was unfortunate timing. Very unfortunate timing. But yeah, as you can see, that map-wide AoE just simply doesn't hurt her. Like, it genuinely just does not hurt her. So the entire goal is to just whack them. Wishadel does not need to give a single fuck about this entire boss mechanic. This is why I strongly recommend Wishadel for ending 2, even though she struggles with this phase, because she can't really hit Teresa's. As you can see, it just simply works. I did try Lapland Alta on the old guy and bait it with my Lee, but she lacks damage, even with a lot of caster items. Yes, there's a strategy you can use so that Lapland does a lot of damage, but the enemy has a lot of resistances, especially when they have charges, but even without that. So it can be quite a pain. Yeah, you're not doing anything wrong, that's just how it goes. But yeah, so this stage will go indefinitely until you kill Teresa's, basically. However, I have Wishadel who can infinitely summon her summons. So it doesn't really matter how long it takes, because Wishadel can kill everything that spawns. Wishadel very easily kills everything that spawns, and then we very slowly kill Teresa's. South is about to goof. I'm not about to goof. I know there is a timeout. I'm not going to timeout. How dare you? Cruz can dodge the AoE, yes, but Wishadel is completely immune to the AoE. She is untargetable by the AoE. That is what is funny about Wishadel. Like, as you can see, her S3 cycles so that if you time it right, or even if you aren't paying attention, she just doesn't get hit. Truly abominous here moment. Yeah, she is an abomination. You put her in an awful position so she can't attack Teresa's. It doesn't matter. I'm on difficulty 1. Do you see how Teresa's is almost dead? You are correct, though. You can place her in a different tile. I just wanted to make sure we didn't leak enemies, which is silly, because I forgot we had 18 HP because of all of our objective shield and absolutely can afford to leak enemies. So I could have just completely ignored that. Either way, however, Teresa's will die, so we don't need to worry much. Isn't there a time limit on Teresa's? There is, but we shouldn't be hitting it, because he's almost dead. We're on ending. I would be very shocked if we did hit it. That being said, there is a chance I majorly fucked up and we're going to hit it, but I would consider that unlikely, because he should be dying any second now. He should be dying any second now. Yep, there we go, perfect. Just in time for Wishadel to finally get hit by 1 AoE and immediately die. However, joke's on you, we have Inez. And Inez can also kill... Actually, we could just afford to leak all of these enemies. Wow, this really does not matter. Wow, that simply did not matter. Nothing changed. Okay, Inez, I believe you can keep yourself safe with your attack speed. I've stalled this fight way longer. Yeah, I didn't think I was in trouble. Okay, yep, Inez gets forward. That doesn't matter. I'm just going to leak the enemies unless Wishadel's back up in time, which he might be. Okay, there you go, Sten. Unless BlueStacks crashes in the next 30 seconds, that should be your medal, sir. Yeah, I'm just going to leak him. It's not worth deploying Wishadel. There we go, 1 down. Okay, let me take a sip of water while I wait. Lovely stuff. So as you can see, IS5 is very easy to choose if you know what you're doing. Thank you so much, South. No, I'm very, very happy to help, Sten. I'm sorry I couldn't get to you last week's handhold. Hydrate? Sure. Okay, twin crowns down. We killed both of them. Hydrate? Sure. I can and will make it cost 10,000 points, Golf. Don't test me. I can and will raise the points at will. Okay, there you go. 3 levels of historical reconstruction so you can get something else. And a few extra points on the battle pass. Yippee! Gow! And you've unlocked the relic Civilite Eterna, which is bad because it just increases true damage, and who the fuck uses true damage? For real, for real. Okay, Spade, if you're around, you are up next. Spade, are you here? Are you here? Against the regular ending boss, I bait his 3-orb attack, then drop my guard defender with a healer. Vena's good against him. That is absolutely a strategy, though. Also, welcome in, Peter. When you're on higher difficulty, you need a fast redeploy operator because you will one-shot anyone. At lower difficulties, though, absolutely, a defender's the way to go. I didn't know what I was doing, but she's the first boss with Spelter. Spelter is fantastic for choosing the boss. Also, welcome in, Hungry Singularity. Lovely to have you. I'm a Kalzi main. I love true damage. Oh, then you should be very excited. Also, by the way, spend your sanity. So, you're almost capping. South, where am I on the list again? You wanted to go later, so you you can go after Spade should you choose to. I wasn't sure how late you wanted to go. You said put me mid to late on the list. You very explicitly asked to not be early on the list, even though you were the first person to request, so you can go whenever. However, I've already logged into Spade's account, so Spade is going next. Where am I on the queue? So this queue is currently Spade, then Nyan, aka Rose, then Ancient, Saphira, Kin, World Walker, perhaps A. So Realm, I'm not sure which one of those is you. I believe you're perhaps A. If that is the case, that is you. I know I will spend it when it reset drops on skill books. Let's go. Okay, just wanted to make sure you were tracking. Okay, now where is Spade? I know I did your account last time, so you are somewhere here. Sorry, let me just find you. It starts with the letters CA, I remember that much. Why am I blind? Okay, I've absolutely missed you. Let me go back. I've got your account somewhere here. You won't need to send me another one. Let's see. I may be blind. I may be blind. Bottom text. Holy shit, I can't actually find your... okay, Spade, I need you to send me... I need you to... CO? Oh, right. Yeah. No, sorry. You can understand my confusion. You can probably guess what I was thinking, but no, you're correct. It is CO. Okay, now where is CO? I think I've skipped it. Shit. Why am I blind? What's wrong with me? Let me just go all the way to the... Oh, there we are. Okay. Logged in. Thanks for the tip, South. No worries, Peter. And you can make it work with defenders. It's just difficult to do so. I'm perhaps... Okay, then you're currently last. Hey, South, can you say... This is paid content. Give me money. Absolutely, Mark. However, that doesn't mean you should give me money, sir. That's a very sweet sentiment. Reconsider. You know what? I'm quite certain this is Spade's account. I wonder why. It's not even that it says Spade in the bottom left, it's that there's an Elysium profile picture. Okay, so you wanted the Thorns continuation on, was it IS2 or IS3? Mark, that's so much money, man. Thank you so much. That's very, very sweet. But Mark, that's so much money. Please make sure you're also spending money on yourself, okay? But thank you. That's very sweet. That's very, very kind, man. I appreciate that. Can I still get on queue? Yes, there's no guarantee I'll get to you, but you can absolutely still sign up. TY for the gift subs? Yeah, you're in the clear now, Realm. You are ad-free, except for Salty. Salty got kicked in the balls. Okay, so Spade, the reason what you will have done wrong, you need to click on memory mapping. So you will have just started with Thorns, but you actually get guaranteed to start with Thorns on memory mapping. This is what we were talking about a Thorns run. Oh, thank you very much, Mark. That's very sweet. You don't have to do that, man. Oh god, we're only 100 points away from the paid content alert. We're only 100 away. Well, fuck. Now you're free from Audible. Let's go. 10,000 points. How did I miss such an event? It didn't happen last stream. It happened the stream before. But welcome in, Kingsman. It's lovely to have you. So, you have missed updates, though. I think I've actually found who I want to do my 3D model. So, it may be sooner than I thought it was, which is still months. But welcome in, Kingsman. Hope you're having a lovely day. Just DMing you to join the queue? Yes, just DM me. I will also need the email you used to log into Arknights so that I can log into your account. You'll get a code which approves the login. I can't just get in randomly. That's how that one works. But no, thank you, Mark. That's very, very sweet, man. I appreciate that. And so does everyone else, because they're now ad-free. Okay, it's been a while since I've done, IS3. I forget which one of these is good. Let's just go with Support Squad. Might as well. Okay, and that doesn't give me enough to get Wishadel. That is unfortunate. But we can get... Wait, Spade, you don't... We can get Cruise the Keen Glint. Wait, never mind. Spade doesn't have it leveled. Southography soon. Yes, you can make porn of South. You can enjoy whatever you want. The hardest for me in that stage is Gladia. Gladia's is quite difficult, yes. Unless you have other Abyssal Hunters for the combo. Whether you fear it or not, it'll come for you. Okay, right. I remember how to play IS3. Right. Thankfully, I did that IS3 stream relatively recently. But yeah, no. I know I've mentioned it in Discord. I won't go too much into it because it's kind of cringe. I know. But thank you all so much for 10,000 points. As a reminder, especially to anyone's new, the original sub goal ended at 250 points. Which maybe that was stupid of me, but I genuinely thought even that was stretching it a bit and we probably wouldn't get there. So thank you all so much for your support. It really means a lot to me. Did you get a tip for a just starting content creator? Need to take notes from the legend himself? That depends if you're making YouTube videos or streaming, because they are very different skills. So out of curiosity, Mark, which are you planning to start with? I can give you a few little tips for either, whichever you'd rather. No matter how much I warned you, to be fair, I don't think anyone thought 10,000 was possible. Been a while since I didn't hear the Helltaker. Yeah, I like the Helltaker BGM, it's fire. Always 50-50, it's the Nami cover or the original. Yes, I have one of each, so it is a 50-50. Maybe both? Okay, then with Twitch, what I would recommend is if you don't have a camera, there are plenty of free, good VTuber models you can use. Start with one of those bad boys and just make sure you really emote and fill the dead air. Don't let there be dead air. Dead air is the worst thing you can have on a stream. A lot of the time, whenever I click on a new streamer, I will end up clicking right off because I will watch them I'll click through the video trying to find, is their content my cup of tea, and they're not talking. So just talk. It'll start off cringe, it'll start off boring. Keep going, eventually you'll get better at it. Just talk. Whatever you're thinking about. Oh, I've got to go this way. Ah, damn it, I think I lose here. Oh, okay, let's deploy cruise. Just say your thoughts out loud. For YouTube videos, just start off with things you like. You're gonna be terrible at it. Editing is really hard, and it'll take you a long time to learn. So start with things you like, and eventually, you'll also start learning what other people like. Try to make videos you think you would enjoy watching, if you are not making them yourself. That should always be your goal, because if you enjoy it, people similar to you will enjoy it. And that'll be a good start. I warned you multiple times it was going to get hit. The 10,000? No, you didn't. Okay, I've never lost Lobster, so I'm going to use him here. Southography soon? No, wait, that's not a new message. Why did it give me a pop-up? What the fuck? Why'd you give me a pop-up there? What's the damage kick? There wasn't a new message. In the interest of helping you defeat the Dead Air, would you be willing to explain Monster in the IS mode? It's a guard of someone tied to Kalsi's stats, which shows matter for relics. So yes, they do. Monster in IS absolutely scales off of Kalsi's relics. However, it doesn't really matter, especially if you have the, what's it called? If you have the IS module. Because then Monster doesn't cost any deployment slots, which is an absolutely ridiculous buff and makes Monster insanely good. So, Monster is a 3-block summon. It is not a guard, it is a summon. Slightly different. You can only summon him when Kalsi's on the field, and he is very tied to Kalsi's stats. However, Monster does true damage and is absolutely amazing. So basically, you get Kalsi's IS module, Monster no longer takes up a deployment slot, and then you treat Monster as a very, very strong melee blocker who can only be healed by Kalsi. That is how you should consider Monster in IS. Or at least that's the best explanation I can give you. Unless you mean Monster as an Asian operator, in which case no clue. As the Subathon timer go down, I remember it being like 42 hours. It was up to 51 hours, so it has been going down a bit. But welcome in, Comedy Gold. Lovely to have you. Lobster usage, I don't know what he does though. Bruh, doing 3D Blender paint is almost the same like video editing. Yeah, I've never gotten into Blender because it's way too hard for me. Unfortunately, he sucks at E1. Yeah, well, I can promote him now, so that's what matters. He, how dare you? What, Lobster? Lobster's a he. I don't know what to tell you. I said I was going to get hit just like one of you 20,000 is going to get hit. No, 20,000 is not going to get hit. We are not going to hit 20,000 points. We're not going to hit 20,000 points. You understand that, right? It's been 2 streams. We're down 7 hours. We haven't hit a single sub goal despite setting some of them at 250 points milestones. We're simply not going to hit it. You're wrong. The summon. You may need to check me on this, but it has a guard icon. I thought it had the summon icon. I could be incorrect on that though. However, that either way, it is a summon, so it should have the summon icon. Just deploy it somewhere in Kalsi's range. She will heal both herself and Monster. And his skill is really good. Kalsi's skills are just Monster skills. Use S3. Thorn's Altar S3. I don't know what any of them do. That's another 10k. Yeah, we're not... Okay, look. I know the subathon started at 30 hours and we've been holding steady at 40 hours for a while, okay? I am aware. However, we're not going to hit another 10,000 points. That's not going to happen. We are simply... Also, I love how these enemies are just outright strong enough to kill your anti-air unit. It's really fun, isn't it? Wow, I love how the flying enemies on floor 1 are strong enough to kill an anti-air. It wasn't anywhere in the info. It has both. Oh, gotcha. I never paid attention. I noticed those white circles. I've been playing IS3. I don't know what those are. So the one that this guy is currently standing on, right? There is a relic which makes one tile like this. A relic is one of those artifacts you get that buff you. It makes one tile like this, and while you're on this tile, every second you recover extra SP, which is why Thorns' S3 is charging so quickly. There are a couple other relics with similar buffs, but that's what this one does. They have slightly different circles to indicate what they do. Reverse psychology... No. It is not reverse psychology for me to say, hey, realistically speaking, there's no shot. People are going to give me another 10,000 US dollars. Do you understand how ridiculous that is? Also, what's the implication there? That I should be going around saying, hey, could somebody give me money? Do all 29 people in chat subbed? Let's actually take a look. No, there are 4 people in chat who are not subbed. Haha. Just use this skill too, it's the simplest. Okay, else what's that? What's the goals after 20,000? Huge if, because it's not gonna happen ever. If we end up getting to 20,000, which is not gonna happen, just to clarify, not gonna happen, I will do one more slide total, and it will go all the way up to 50,000 with large jumps. And then that will be it. And after that, if it's still going at 50,000, I'm just a full-time streamer. If it's still somehow going at 50,000 with the gradual increments of time, that means I'm a full-time streamer. What do you want from me? Thanks, South. I might play IS3 even though you warned me not to do it. If you want to, absolutely go for it. The reason I warned you against it is that it's quite difficult. That's all. It's a very difficult one. I promise to level Cruise Alter. No, you're fine, Speg. You're fine. Cruise Alter is specifically absolutely amazing in IS3. She's also good in all of the other integrated strategies, but that is her main use case. You do not need to level her, it just makes my job slightly easier. That's all. But this is, you don't play IS3 very often, so don't worry about it. Reveal thyself, those 4 unsubbed people. Yeah, if you want to sub, I guess just say hi, Mark is offering. What was the Crown Slayer milestone? It was 17,500. 17,500 I will cosplay as Crown Slayer. I assume that's the milestone you're talking about. At 50k, South, will you release your novel? You know what? How about this? As I've said in the past, I will never go past 1 chapter of the novel. If we hit 50k, I will release the first chapter of the novel. That is the best you're gonna get. That is the best you're gonna get, sir. That's all. And yeah, Timmy, so the Crown Slayer is at 17,500, which we're also never gonna hit, ever. What if we get to 50k early? You know what, how about this? If we get to 50k by the end of September, I will quit my job live. That is how confident I am that is just simply not gonna happen, sir. Taking out a mortgage as we speak. Please do not go into debt to give me money. That's a sweet sentiment, but you need to be responsible. Lamau, look, I'm very confident that that's not gonna happen. I am very supremely confident that's not gonna happen. It will happen. No, Bientuts, that's so much money. It's not gonna happen. And also, I just want to say, I'm also very, very lucky to have all of you. I'm way larger of a streamer than I ever thought possible. I am absolutely privileged, and then also, for my size as a streamer, you all look ridiculously, psychopathically supportive. I'm very lucky in multiple ways, so please don't ever worry or feel like you need to support me. 1k points were €100 equivalent? No. $1 is 1 point, or roughly equivalent. So, it depends how you give it, because direct donations are worth slightly more, and that's not me trying to give you... oh, do direct donation. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. But it also depends on the platform's cut. So, one of the top tier YouTube memberships is worth 5 points, and 1 Twitch sub is worth 5 points. And a super chat, I translate it as if it's a direct donation to what the USD equivalent would be. So, for example, €100 would be like 140 points, I think. I would have to check. But that's how that works. But Timmy, no. Just to clarify, Timmy, I should have led with this. Do not give me €100. That's so much money, man. Please, make sure you treat yourself to something nice, okay? That's a lot of money. IS3 sucks. I realized that the moment Walter got metastatic skill issue. I will keep this in mind. Why, though? 50k is in what subs? 50k points. So 1 sub is worth 5 points, Mark. Lazy Alter is real? Yes! And welcome in, Monster! We do, in fact, have Lazy Alter for IS6 as the welfare. She is a Liberator Guard, which is Tequila Mlinar archetype. So she's going to be bad because Mlinar exists. Welcome in, July! Lovely to have you. Uma Musume teaching me about horse racing. Would never know when I would bet my mortgage. No, do not gamble a mortgage and then give me the victory. That's like all of those people saying if they won the lottery, they'd give it to me. That's a very sweet sentiment, but that's also, like, mindlessly stupid. I miss Thorns in both love and hate that is canon lore, as I felt like I was getting power crept, so I ran away and for canon. It is pretty stupid. However, Thorns' module has made him good again, so he's absolutely usable. How much does my sub count? Mark, I do not discriminate based off of area code for Twitch subs. So 1 sub is worth 5 points. If it's a tier 2 or tier 3 sub, it's worth more. So a tier 2 sub is worth 10 points and a tier 3 is worth 25 points. But that is just based off of the average price. Because the general assumed price of a sub is $5 US, even though that's not the case for every area. I will not be penalizing you for where you live. That would be absolutely scummy of me. Liberator that's free, ain't no way she's gonna be good. Yeah, she's the second welfare liberator. He got the module by running away to become a pirate. Oh, is that actually the law? I did not know of that. Bit wild to think you've been given 10,000 US in such a short time. Yeah, it is. Do you understand? To be fair, like, I have not received $10,000. Just to clarify, because I'm very happy to be open about this stuff, because I know how it works and a lot of people don't. YouTube and Twitch both take different levels of cuts. Even PayPal takes a slight cut. I have not received $5,000 US. No, I've received probably about $5,500 to $6,000 US. However, that is fucking stupid amounts of money, and there is no reason you should have done that. That's way too much money. And it's very, very sweet of you all, but that is way too much money. And please make sure you're not spending beyond what you can afford and that you're also treating yourself, okay? And yes, do you now understand why I consider that a stupid amount of money that shouldn't have happened? Avenholz's theme as I enter, this show's gonna be awesome. Hello? Welcome, Inzel! Yes, sir! Will you stay a part of me? I love Avenholz's theme. Bro, working at a legit money printer. Yeah, like I said, last month, for the first time ever, I earned more from my full-time tech job than I did streaming than I did from my full-time tech job. Giving abjurers a run for their money for welfare deployment. Or, you know, summoners as well. Okay, I think I might actually lose here. I might actually lose here because these enemies are so tanky. It's actually going to be relatively close. What's coming next event? I want to get ready because the last event I only managed to clear X7. The next event is Shur's rerun, which is coming soon. Just the rerun, not the banner, just the event itself. And then after that, we have, what's it called? We have Year's event, Year and Blaze Altar. Okay, I think I should be fine, but just barely, just barely. Okay, I'm actually going to retreat this guy and give Wishadel extra SP recovery. This is going to be close, though. All I can say is good luck on chat to reach 50k. No, we're not even going to hit 20k, sir. That's a very sweet sentiment, Mark. We're not even going to hit 20k. Because the 20k reward is that I have to write romantic fanfiction one-shot between South and Hung, and I don't want to do that. So we're not going to hit 20k. The 10 subs I gave earlier is 100 RMD. Yeah, exactly. That is regional pricing that Twitch does, but I just treat it as if it's $5. Only reason to do IS3 is the peak background and the hot as fuck Mizuki skin. Ah, look, to each their own, Sten, to each their own. No healer run IS is just for real men. I didn't do that intentionally, to be fair. I haven't gotten the medic voucher yet. There we go, we got a medic voucher. Wow, perfect timing. Now, unfortunately, Spade only has one medic. South and Hung will hang out with Hung's Hung redacted. That is not what we're talking about, sir. Sorry, someone already pointed this out, but you appear to be clicking on Walter on all of these runs. So, do you think I'm not aware of this? I'm doing hand-holding today, sir. I need South Hung romantic fanfiction. You know, Spade, need is a very strong word there. One might even say, you do not need. Not even close. Speak of the devil? What do you mean, speak of the devil? Lumen is the best medic, what do you mean? He, you know what? Sure, he's the best medic. I don't got Mizuki and the IS2 background's kind of cold. Yeah, no, the IS2 background's also pretty fire, to be fair. Lazy's not free. Typhon and Nymph were banner, and she'll be too. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. I wasn't sure if she was the welfare. Okay, so she's a 6-star then. She's the second minor archetype 6-star, which is... That's kind of wild. She's gonna be awful. My soul aches for it. Well, it's not happening, Spade. I don't know what to tell you. Any medic is good unless it's Salon. So true, bestie. So insanely true, bestie. So ridiculously true that any medic except for Salon is really good. What does this even do? That is way too many words. Holy shit. I ain't reading all of that. That is way too many words. Anyway, we've got our anti-air unit in the form of Wishdell, so we should be in the clear. I don't have Mizuki until I see him on the shop, then I'm getting him based as hell. Incredibly, incredibly based, sir. How many subs to this happen? Wait, you mean Lumen? How many subs to Lumen? Wait, what do you mean by... Sorry, Mark, could you clarify your question? Most hated eggs in Arknights. They're not so bad on this stage, but yeah, the eggs fucking suck. Wall of text? I know, right? Behold, wall of text. Holy shit. Like 19 different buffs and debuffs. Wanqing is actually kind of good if you need your Vanguard to do things. Wanqing is pretty good, yeah. Mizuki's breedable. I don't know if I'd agree with that. That is certainly a take. I don't know if I agree with that take, though. The fanfic spade request. Oh, the fanfic spade is talking about, that is the 20,000 point reward mark. It would be a 3,000 word one-shot written by me of a romantic South X Hung fanfiction. Welcome in, Pathelin! Bottom text skill set, I know, right? Didn't you go for either of the new unit ban at South? If I recall, you hadn't missed Hodora? I have every character in the game, so you're correct. I have not missed Hodora. I'm hoping to get a M6 monster, though. So I don't know if I'll be able to do so, but I want to M6 monster. So hopefully I get lucky on year. Also, welcome in. How have you been, man? Lazy Alta's a 6-star Alta. She's going to be Enchilada, too. Oh, there's no need to be that pessimistic. Pot 6? Yeah, sorry. Pot 6, not M6. How many subs do we need to reach it? Well, okay, that's... Let's see. How many is that? That would be 2,000 subs, roughly. That would be roughly 2,000 subs or bits or donation equivalent to that. So definitely don't try to do that yourself. I was very confused on the high ground thorns. I know, right? I also get very confused by that. Do you think I could maybe beat the slumbering of Sui with Mulesis's clones and nothing else? No. You wouldn't be able to because of the mechanic. You need certain blockers in some of the easier maps, absolutely. It is not possible with just Meosis. You would need other people. Apologies. Having thought about it for a second, having remembered the maps, absolutely impossible. However, some of the stages should be doable. It's not pessimism. I don't want another amazing unit like Tradogia with so soon. Oh, so you're just trying to be pessimistic to hope that it doesn't happen. That's kind of based. Monster's best girl. She's very cute. Lobster S3 is you trying to draw an alchemist magic seal in maps with ops instead of blood. Yeah, and the brain rot Jansha enjoyer that is me right now. Very much looking forward to it. However, that doesn't mean I know what's going on. But I have him S2, I believe. I think I've got him S2. Either way, it doesn't matter too much. Okay, now we just need to wait for this guy to walk in range, and then we activate Wishdell S3 and he dies. And then we're in the clear. Let's get Lobster down. Perfect. Oh, that's not much damage. Well, it doesn't matter. We should still absolutely be fine. We can deploy other characters. Hello, Chin? That is... Machu, that's not how you say hi in German. I know what you're trying to say is hello, cutie. That is not how you would say that. Hello, how are you going? Lovely to have you. Welcome back. You don't need to just keep leaving stream and come back and giving me 1 cent to say hi. That is not necessary, sir. Halochin is actually correct. Yeah, but like, I know what he's trying to say, but still. Okay, please tell me the boss does another loop, otherwise I actually just lose here. Please tell me he does another loop. Okay, lovely, thank you. That would have been really bad. Lovely, we're in the clear. Walter swap and fly. Yeah, Walter's pretty good. Monster, I'm going to M6 and then M9 eventually. She's really cute. I'm a Kelsey fan as well. Yeah, that's how I feel as well. Monster is everything I liked about the original Blazers design. I am intending to get her pot 6 and I will probably get her M9. Welcome in, Nipel. I got a sub 20 minutes ago. That's wild, thanks. I hope you enjoyed my emotes. You got that from Mark, so it's lovely to have you. And there you go, Mark. That is one of the people who was lurking without a sub, by the way. You actually sniped them. Hellochen, Schädchelchen. The German stream is later this week. We don't need to start this yet. No. Either way, thank you very much, Mark. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad it worked out. I'd say read his kit, then decide if you want to use him. He does give ops attack speed. Yeah, he's very confusing. But if you like him, he is good. He's just confusing. Okay, let's just try skipping a bunch of fights now. We should be good enough now. Recruit an operator of my choice. Absolutely perfect. Okay, there we go. That is all we need to beat this. Wait, no shit. We need to fight Mizuki. Skill 2 Thorns, please? Sure, I'll Skill 2 Thorns alter. I don't know what it does. Hello, Mr. Streamer. I met an IRL German today. Welcome in! Lovely to have you, darling. How are you going? I also met I remember when I was last flying, there was a German in the airport. And I remember just very distinctly going, oh, that's a German. I could hear them in the distance. Not a very funny story, but it was funny to me. I just was walking down the airport and I just hear, hello? And I'm like, oh, yes, German. I wish I can understand how to play IS stages. I just need to play dumb. No, Mark. IS is very, very difficult, unfortunately. Do not worry. There's nothing at all to be ashamed of that you are having trouble with IS. IS is not for everybody. I love roguelikes, so I like IS. But it's not for everybody. I'm in Scotland. Have fun! I've seen you've been traveling, man. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Monster's easier art kind of looks like the same as Blaze's art. Yeah, I get that. Again, I like them because they have a similar overlap. They have an overlap. That's why I like them. All I do is deploy operator. They go boom and burr. Look, it's a hobby. If you're having fun, that's what matters. No, look, as long as you're having fun, that's the most important thing. Wanking it for real right now. No, I'm not wanking it. Healer Blaze, look. What I find the funniest about Monster's kit is that she summons herself onto the field. She hits him with the Yu-Gi-Oh! I summon myself in attack mode, just to fuck with you. Oh, he gives attack speed buff? Yes. Lobster, also known as Thorn's Altar, gives a buff of basically everything to basically everyone. There's a lot of text. There's a lot of text. Too many words. Too bad I ain't reading them. IS is for everybody. You can beat it without reading. You just need some repetition. What I mean is that it's not everyone's cup of tea. Not everyone will enjoy it. That's what I mean by it's not for everybody. Monster throw hands. Yeah, she summons herself to kick your teeth in. Take your pills. I summon myself face down and end my turn, Yugi. Oh, you're summoning yourself face down. That's a bit suspicious. Face down, ass up, you say. You know, South, despite popular belief and request... Oh, okay. I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't say this. The artist I'm currently... I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't say this, but it's funny. Okay, so... The artist I'm considering for my 3D model, a lot of their previous art is Futa. They are a big Futa enjoyer, so I could theoretically get a toggle for South to, you know. I'm not going to. I'm just saying I could. I'm not going to. I just want to clarify, this isn't happen. This is not going to happen. I'm not going to. I'm just saying it's very funny that I happened to pick an artist who could. Hell yeah? No, I'm not doing so. South, don't do it? No, I'm not doing so. I'm not doing so. Coward? No. I'm not paying extra money to get a Futa toggle. South Futa's real? No, it's not. I'm saying it could be, and I'm not allowing it to be. You just made a big mistake? No, I didn't, because nobody can force me to do so. Nobody can force me to have South Futa. What's good, big dog? Welcome in, Kai! Lovely to have you. I'm doing very, very well. How are you, man? Hope you're having a lovely day. Going all out, South? No. I don't need to go all out in that context. You know you want to? I don't, though. Hello, South. Welcome in, OWAP. Lovely to see you, man. Would you mind skipping me in queue, going to eat out? Have fun, Relm. I'm sorry I didn't get to you. No worries at all. Absolutely go sleep, man. Of course. Your sleep is much, much more important than this. Have a lovely evening, and thanks for coming. Enough money, and they probably will? No. No. I'm not setting a bribery donation goal for South Futa. I'm not doing so. I'm not setting a bribery donation goal for South Futa. You can't make me. You can't make me do that. I'm not doing so. We can figure out who the artist is and bully them? No. It will be NDA. You're not going to do so. Dojinshi artists notice that? No, there are no Dojinshi artists in my chat. What are you talking about? It would be funny? No, it wouldn't be funny. Because I'm not doing that. You know what? Whether or not it would be funny is irrelevant, because I'm simply not doing it. I landed a well-paying job, buddy! That's awesome! Congratulations, Kai, I'm so happy for you! However, you don't... That's a very sweet sentiment, and I'm really, really glad you like my content. It's free content, though. You don't need to give me money. That's a very sweet sentiment. But I'm so happy for you. Please do treat yourself. That's so awesome, Kai. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. However, my expectation is nothing. You do not need to give me anything. It is free content. And it's lovely to have you. Thanks, that's very sweet. I'll spam you with money until I get a sloppy Frenchie. Okay, so you know how in the past I've said if you ever meet me IRL, I'm absolutely willing to hug you or shake your hand? There is a limit to that. I'm not willing to do a sloppy Frenchie. If you ever meet me IRL, I'm not doing a sloppy Frenchie. You can't force me. That would be too far. I'll settle for a firm handshake, sure. If you ever meet me IRL, you get one of those for free. What track is this? It sounds familiar. This song is the Lone Trail BGM. Apologies, we just missed it. I can go back for you if you want the link, though. Actually, yeah, let me give you the link real quick, and just in case. Yeah, sorry, anytime anyone asks for it, I'm always happy. It is called Control's Wishes. Here is the link for you. What is the crown, though? New paid content? No, that is something YouTube turned on, which I cannot disable. I looked into it. It's very cringe. It is actually by the amount of messages sent. So the number one is just whoever has talked most this stream. That's all. Gotta book a flight to Australia? I mean, I have already stated I will be going to SmashCon in July. So that is a rare IRL South experience. You know I will be there, so if you can find me and recognize me. And I'll be there with 2 IRL friends, and also there's a Hololive concert, which we'll be going to. So, you could genuinely, theoretically find me. Thorns the Lodestar has been hit by metastatic. Wow, that is absolutely brutal. I guess Thorns is useless now. The one where teleporting Rice Lady helps us do war crimes? Yeah, it is pretty based. It is pretty based. Paint me like one of those redacted. Hi, welcome in, Toms. Lovely to have you. South with a giant futa cock would be cool. We have different opinions. Going to Australia at least once is on my bucket list. Hey, I hope you have fun. Imagine going to see South and South cosplay. Believe it or not, I'm not going to be cosplaying South. Crazy fact. Hello, South. Welcome in, Albedo. How are you going? It's wonderful to have you. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. Okay, let's actually gain 10 light, and then we'll lose this as well, because we have a King's Relic now, so we want to get low. Pool of Procreation. Oh god. Hey chat, they call me the Pool of Procreation back in college. Doing well? That's lovely to hear! He's gonna cosplay an incredibly attractive man himself. I am actually planning to wear my only good outfit to Smash. So, and by good outfit, I mean it's actually kind of fire. I can't go into detail because then people would very easily recognize me, so I'm not going to. However, I'm not attractive. I'm very average. I'm like a 5 out of 10 white dude. It'd be so cool if South put up a donut goal for Giant Redacted. You cannot force me to do a donation goal for the South 3D model to have a giant futa cock. Look at me. Look at me. You cannot force me to do that. I just noticed 10k points and we're gonna get Bald 3D stream. Yes, I have actually found a modeler I think will be down to do my 3D and will do a very good job. I'm really, really excited. I'm incredibly excited. Smash just became trying to find South. I will only be there on the Saturday, just in case. If you are actually there on Smash, don't bother looking for me if it's not the Saturday. I'm driving home Saturday evening, so I'm only going to be there for Saturday. What does Prophetic Images do? That is Ending 5. It is a debuff relic for Ending 5. It doesn't do anything outside of you messing it with a plan if you choose to make it even harder. That is just how you unlock Ending 5. Ending 5 is pretty brutal though. Okay, sorry, South. I won't ask for food of South. Good boy. Hydrate? Yes, sir. They 100% can. Sure. You know what? How about this? 100 points and I will make a donation goal for South to have a toggleable food dick. That is not the donation goal itself. That is what you would need to unlock it. And that is today's stream only. There, doesn't seem so practical now. So now no one's going to do it and no one's going to even pretend to do it and we can move on. You can just ignore Ending 5 and leak Ending 5 mobs for tons of free relic. Yeah, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. 100 what? 100 points, which is 20 sub equivalent. South, how many kick subs is 100 points? That would be 15. Wait, no. That would be 13, I think. Shit, why'd I do that to myself? Okay, that is like 12 or 13. 12 and a half. So let's say 12 or 13. What's the point? A point is the equivalent. You get 5 points for a sub. They build up to donation goals. As you've seen, Factory just said plan. That is one of the Subathon donation goals. Don't worry about it, sir. Don't worry about it. We already hit the biggest one, which was the 10k point goal of me getting a 3D model. Which, as you can see by the fact we're past 10k, we are well over that. Mark. No, Mark, no. Mark, no. Why would you do this to me? Mark. Thank you very much. That's very sweet. Just 2 more. No, sorry. That is halfway. That is exactly halfway. Kick ones are worth more because I basically get 100% of them. Twitch doesn't take a cut. A kick doesn't take a cut. You didn't get sniped. Hey, I hope you enjoy my emotes. There are a lot of them. I'm actually out of emote slots. So no, that is 50 points out of 100. Thank you very much, Mark. That's very sweet of you. Also, XQ10. Wait, no. Okay, I don't. You should also be responsible. You should also be. Why did I take medic? You don't have any leveled medics. What's wrong with me? Wowzers, welcome in, Fracta. Lovely to have you. How's your day going? Oh wait, no, welcome back. Sorry, you were lurking a bit. Also, just to clarify, this is to unlock a dono goal. This is not the dono goal itself. This is to unlock a dono goal. Why? Why? Why are you like... Why? Why are you like this? What's wrong with you? I said that jokingly like 60 seconds ago. Why are we already there? Thank you very much, Factory. That's very sweet. That's very sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Okay. Well, we've hit the first point reward, which is after the stream, I will add an "It's paid content" sound alert whenever anyone subs instead of that "da-da" that you get. Food is secured. No, that is not. No. That is unlocking a donation goal to get the futa. That is what I said, sir. That is not to get it. That is to. That is how much you need to give me to bribe me to set a donation goal. I am regretting my decision. I am regretting this. Why did I do this to myself? What's wrong with me? Why do I not have pattern recognition? We got Bill Gates and Twitch. Yeah, apparently so. Is this a handhold? Yes, this is a handhold for Spade. I believe I've technically already cleared it, but I forget how far you need to get in IS3 because it's been a while since I've done those. I'm the best lawyer in my home. Hey, I'm so happy for you. Lawyer jobs do pay well, but they're very stressful. Congratulations. 10 to 50 lose, 0 win. That is not what that is. That is the points. Any donation goal will eventually be completed. Meaning it's guaranteed. No, it is not guaranteed. It is not guaranteed. Hey, okay. What is a level where it will be impossible, but not way too mean-spirited? Because I don't want to scam you. What is a level where it is functionally impossible, but not too mean-spirited? It obviously needs to be time-restricted, otherwise it is just the exact same as all of the existing point rewards. It will not be indefinite. It will need to be time-restricted. Your Honor, my client said, nuh-uh. If only I had. Why did I do this to myself? 500k? No. No. I'm not... Look, no. I'm not a scammer. I'm not a scammer. Except for all of those times I am. I was looking to be already hit it. I don't know. I don't think we'll hit 1050 today. I passed top 3. Better stop. Let someone else get back. Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate it. And yeah, you sniped Hypnos off of top 3. Okay. What's a futa cock? Okay, so basically, that is just Japanese terminology for a woman with a penis. So a female character with a penis. That's what it is called, a tag, and it just is something you can search for on art sites. That gives you that. That's what that is. Hi, can you handhold my H12-4 Bird Knights 11 off record? No, I can't, Zyrathan. Oh, I would've, but you see, the queue's full. Isn't that tragic? Isn't that tragic that the queue's full? Also, welcome in, lovely to have you. You didn't state for how long the goal will be up. You could add the goal for today and set the point limit to 2. No, I'm not gonna scam you. I'm not gonna scam you. Okay. Okay, okay. You know what? Let me just set it up now. Let me get it out of the way. So, let's grab a new text. South fruit. And you have until the end of next week. That is the most generous I'm willing to be. That is the most generous I'm willing to be. That is a sub-point goal. You have until the final stream Sunday of next week. That is the best I'm willing to do, and I'm gonna hide it down here so no one can see it, so all of you forget. That is the best you can do. $1,000 or points. How many subs would 1K be? 200 subs. No, they will not hit that. That is 200 subs in 2 weeks. Fuck no. Wait, fuck no, they're not gonna hit that. They're not. So, Zarathan, there is a running joke of South being Futa because I don't like Futa, so people do it to mock me. And I made the mistake of mentioning the artist I found who I'm likely to be getting my 3D model for really loves Futa. Oh, I did it twice. Oh my god. Oh my god, why are you like, no, why? No, that's, okay. We have a slight update. It is now at 104 out of 1,000. Okay, thank you very much. That's very, very sweet of you. Have you considered being responsible? That's very kind. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very sweet. Have you reconsidered? What's wrong with you? I'm stupid. I hate Mechanical Menace? Yeah, but Wishadel makes it easier. Level 5, yeah, thank you both so much. That's so sweet of you. You never need to, but thank you. 1/10 of the way in one stream. Yeah, but I'm gonna hide it over my boobs so you can't see it. How much input will a sub from YouTube do? If it is the second tier of sub, it is 5 points. If it is the first one, which is question mark, that is 1 point. That is how those ones work. On floor 2-5, run into encounter, get prophetic image, then kill the mask guy. Then floor 4-6, get an encounter and trade in despair. Yes, and do not... Oh my god. Do not use plans on the relic you get. You're allowed to, and it makes it harder for yourself. That's how you make it harder. Do not. Thank you very much, Pokemon. Thank you very much, Morgan. That's very sweet. Why you are like this? Huh? No. It's out of your system now. It's out of your system. We're only 15% of the way there. We're only 15% of the way there. No, I'm in the clear. I'm in the clear. We're only 15% of the way there. Everyone's gonna zone out. Thank you very much, Morgan. That's very, very sweet of you. I appreciate it. Hey, South, if you ban people from your channel, they can't gift subs. I'm not that mean. No, although I will say, one of my current donation goals, which we might hit, which I think you'll find funny, I don't have people banned outside of bots. So instead of an unban request stream, I'm going to be doing a ban request stream, where people can submit a form requesting to be banned. I've done it before. Yeah, there's also one streamer, I forget the name, but basically every time anyone subs, they immediately get banned. And if someone gifts a sub, they also get banned. So no paid content allowed. It's kind of based. My paycheck will come soon. No. No, there's, you know, the funny thing about your paycheck is it's intended for you, not for me. That's the crazy thing about your paycheck. It's intended for you. I'm still, you know what? I just, I need to calm down and focus on the content, and then everyone will forget about the sub goal. Let's not focus on that. What difficulty is this? This is one of the monthly rewards for someone else. I'm doing a handhold. No, this is difficulty 0 on the Thorn Squad. And then I'll also be reading the lore for them. Boo? I'm doing hand-holding today! What the fuck do you mean, boo? Look, later this week I'll be doing a German-only stream where I'll be also doing IS difficulty 0 but on my own account. So feel free to mock me for that one, but the reason for that is I want to do difficulty 0 so I can focus on German. Thank you very much, Timmy. Timmy, thank you very much. That's very sweet of you. Thank you, that's very kind. No, it is not our paycheck. No, there is no iron paycheck. There's no you either. Dang, what? Yeah, thank you very much, Timmy. I appreciate that. You want to do difficulty 0 on my own account because later this week I'll be doing a German-only stream and I want to be able to focus on the German and make sure I'm hopefully getting it as close to right as I can. Timmy, thank you so much. That's so sweet, man. Hey, guys, this is way too much money. This is way too much money. You do not need to do this. A quarter of the way? Yeah, depressingly so. Apparently so. Timmy forced. I did not force you. How fluent are you in German? Up to a A2 or B1 level, which is very, very basic conversational fluency. So it won't be 100% German. I will sometimes say like, sorry, how do you say this in German? And if people who don't speak German show up, I'll still say, hello, nice to meet you. Today's a German-only stream. Like, it's not a strict 100% German-only, but the overwhelming majority will be German. So most of it is German. Most of it is German. I know, right? And I'm saving for a new PC. Oh, no, please be responsible, sir. Sir, you're saving for a new PC. Come on now. Thank you. Just get Genie's lamp and you can do it with your eyes closed. Yeah, but at the same time, I'm going to be focusing on speaking German. South, you need to stop opening your mouth. It digs you. You know what? No, I never dig myself a hole. I'm quite confident that this is the furthest. We're done for the day, right? We're done for the day. Everyone's got it out of their system. And then everyone can forget about it by next stream. And it's just not going to happen. So we're in the clear. We're in the clear. Scrambles to get a copy pasta. Oh, God. You're 10 foot in your grave? No, I'm not. Are you sure? I'm positive. Yeah, we're done for today. Everyone's given what they're going to. This is, it's going to wind down now. So that's all. That's all that's going to happen. I asked for more sacrifice? No, I did not. It's not even 5% of the PC cost. Timmy, you should still be responsible. I'm a laugh if we hit...
Oh mein Gott, hier ist ein 9 clothing in mein Operation Stage. Z's East in violating rule of mine sacrosancten Deutschen Law onin how Bill ich Kopen with das HS Brainfield.
Thank you very much. That's very sweet, Factory. Zarathon, I'm going to copy that and look it up later to make sure I understand what it means. I'm too flustered to understand that. I'm too flustered to understand that. I kind of speak a little bit of German. Ich spreche nur ein bisschen Deutsch. Mich auch, mich auch. It's a meme copy pasta at Sentinel. Oh, that's hilarious then. Thank you very much. That's very, very sweet. You know what? You know what? You're saying we're going to hit it this stream. I am 100% positive that's not the case. Here's how positive I am. If we do, I will commission South Futa art, which I do not want to do under any circumstances. I am absolutely positive that as ridiculous as you all are being, we're not going to hit it this stream. Do not. Why did I say that out loud? What's wrong with me? You know what? Yeah. Can you all just forget I said that, actually? Can you all just forget I said that? Just don't. Just don't. Stop talking. Yeah, I really need to learn when to shut my fucking mouth. Welcome in, Oyana. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the distraction. Thank you for the distraction. Shout out, Oyana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome, welcome. It's lovely to have you. How's your day going? Please make sure you sleep, you eat up, you drink plenty of water. It's wonderful to have you. Thank you so much for the raid. Oyana, South is bald. I'm not allowed to disagree with bald jokes until I get my hair shaved off and it regrows. I won't be taking photos because I've got some distinguishing marks on my face, and hair. But I would like to think I've proven I'm trustworthy with stupid bets. Case in point, I easily could have said I've already done so. I have not. I haven't got a haircut yet because it's cold. South digging to China. No. Everybody forgot. Everybody forgot about it because the Raiders showed up. Welcome in, Raiders. Lovely to have you. We are doing general handholds. We are currently just about to end the second handhold of the day, which is an IS-3 clear on the Thorn squad for Spade, who didn't understand how to activate it. What were you up to? I think I saw you playing earlier, but I didn't see what you were doing, because I only was very briefly on Twitch, and I'm kind of blind. Did someone clip that for posterity? You don't need to clip it, because that one is today only. It's not going to happen, and also, I will remember for at least today. We're funding South Art. I mean, technically, yes. However, have you considered not funding that type of art? No, Pokemons, that is technically what we're doing, but no, that is not what we're doing. How dare you slander me like that? Is this Mizuki or Highmore? This one is, Highmore. Izumik, the ending 3, ending 4 boss, that is Mizuki. This one is Highmore, an Eiga girl who went berserk after swallowing seawater themselves. So this one is Highmore. I'm gonna go back to prepping for Anime Expo. Have fun, Zai! Thanks so much for coming by! I don't need to prep for the convention I'm going to, because Australia. But yeah, so we have a convention called Smash in July, and every time I say I'm going to Smash, everyone thinks I'm saying I'm gonna fuck people, which is just not the case. It's another gift he forced to? What do you mean by that? If the goal is filled before stream end, chat should be allowed to pick the size. I will get large, okay? I don't want to go through the hassle of having yet another vote, because chat also needs to vote on, what's it called? On an emote. So I will fulfill the Futa fantasy, shall we say. So don't worry, I'm not going to scam you, even though it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Been exploding on IS5, D18, died twice to ending 2. I'm trying to multitask. Anyway, bedtime, sleep well. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely day, Oyana. Hope you get lucky soon. If I buy you the game off, will you beat off on stream? I have a policy where if anyone purchases me a game, I will stream it. That doesn't mean I'll guarantee a complete playthrough, but I will stream it at least once. Yes. So if you do so, yes. However, consider spending your money on yourself. Oh, you can make me beat off on stream. I see what you're going for. I see what you're going for. Yes, Zyrathan, you could force me to beat off on stream. You are correct. I would love to have a convo with the artist where you have to ask for that. So the thing is that the reason this came up is I mentioned that the model artist I will be going with... Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I mentioned that the artist I go with, a lot of their art happens to be Futa. Okay? A lot of their 3D models happen to be Futa. Thank you very much, Kingsman. That is very sweet of you. Have you considered being responsible with your money? Have you considered being responsible? Thank you. That's... Oh my god. We hit another overall goal. Okay, I also now need to do all of the other Hollow Knight challenges, like, Path of Pain or whatever it is. All of those things that aren't necessary for 112%. IS5 18 doesn't matter. Same strategy, just more up. It is more restrictive and it is very difficult. Okay, there you go, Snake. Sorry. Game board, okay, bye. Thank you, Zyrathan. You've made me beat off on stream. Thank you. And thank you so much, Kingsman. That's very sweet. You don't have to do this. We don't need to hit this today. We do not need to hit this today. This is responsibility. The grey names hurt my eyes. It is very funny that Timmy, who always gifts the subs, is the one who is not subbed. Special toggle for kick? No, that is not how that works. You cannot show different things on different streams. That's not how that one works. Also, what do you mean I get to do CBT, Fractor? What does that mean? Yo, crazy. Welcome in, Cozy VK. Lovely to have you. What do you mean? Timmy, I mean your other account, obviously. Pepe OST? Yes, sir. And this one's the official rather than the Nami cover. Also, by the way, I may actually get to meet Nami. I'm not positive. My friend is staying up till 4 AM to try and buy them for all of us. By the way, South, guess who learned she doesn't have to buy new cabinets? Hey, let's go! I assume you mean your gun cabinets, because that is the one where you could very easily need to replace it, but I'm not positive. But that's so awesome! I'm happy for you, Fractor. South, will you make it big enough to joust with? No, it will not be larger than her torso. Why do Iberians hate silence so much? Do they hate Rylapse? Yeah, this damn silence. The entirety of Iberia. Thank you all very much. That's very sweet. Hey, have you considered being responsible? Have you considered being responsible? Thank you. That's very, very kind of you all. No, you don't. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. You have 2 weeks, and I thought this was impossible, and now we're halfway there. What is wrong with me? Why am I stupid? Imagine some bloke shows up to stream after a long break, only to south that with a suspicious bulge. No, it will be a toggle. It will not be there under the dress. It will be a toggle. It will be removable. I am not having that in general. It will be a toggle. Halfway, unfortunately so, yes. Unfortunately, you know what, everyone, no, this is fine, Everyone's memed it up to halfway. Now I'm panicked enough you're all gonna give up and not get the rest of the way. So I don't need to worry, Toggle? No, not toggleable by you. I will give you one photo of it, and then you can use it with the model yourself. I'm not setting it up as a toggle. Hydrate? Yes, sir! And welcome in, Resnir. Lovely to have you. I hope you're having a wonderful day, man. Keep in mind, this also goes to Hung South fanfic. Yeah, and also the Crown Slayer cosplay, so really you're getting a 3-for-1. Wait, we can use your model? Not for streaming or stuff, but unless... there is a chance that you won't be able to use it at all. There is a chance that there'll be a copyright thing. I'm intending to release the model so that people can use it for MMD stuff. You wouldn't be able to use it, like, as a VTuber yourself, but for animation, absolutely. Copyright-wise, not for the VTuber, but for anything like animation or making fan art with it, with the 3D model, that is my intention, yes. Don't worry, South, I will stop. Oh, thank you very much, Mark. It's very, very sweet. Please make sure you're being responsible, okay? You don't need to give me money every time you're here. I also just like your company, and I'm glad you're doing well. Can't wait for job resignation livestream. That's no... That's, we're nowhere near that. We are nowhere near that. What the fuck? 10, 6, 7, 9? What a money magnet. Yeah, so, Marshu, they bribed me into doing this. This is for a toggle on the model. And then also, I said if we hit this today, I will also commission art of it. And I immediately regretted saying that out loud. So people can make official adult content? Absolutely. I'm absolutely down with you doing so. I do not care. In fact, please share it with me. Unless it's like a really fetishistic, in which case keep it to yourself. Responsible, what is that? That's when you save money and spend it on yourself. Why are you doing monthly challenge when you're only level 13? Spade wanted to unlock the Thorns lore you get from beating the monthly challenge. Okay, Spade, by the way, to see the lore, you click back to where I was, if you're here right now. If not, I'll DM it to you later so you can understand. Because I said I would read it and then I haven't. But you click back to where I was and the lore is there for you. Hydrate? Yes, sir.
We won a lot of wars.
Is that in points? Yes, we are halfway. We are 521 points away. I'll make hideous fan art South doing taxes. I don't actually do my own taxes. I have a tax accountant. The Booba mousepad? Yes, there is also a reward of a South Booba mousepad, which will be separate to the current merch.
Looking back, I realize how beautiful my childhood was. But it's like an old mixtape that was destined to break.
Thank you so much. No worries, Spade. Very, very happy to help.
Can't stop thinking about what
Thank you very much, Marshy. That's very sweet. That's very kind. Please make sure you're being responsible, okay? Here's my contribution to the Gifts Out the Futa cock movement. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's very sweet. Oh my god, we're almost at the third next
Absolute
goal.
cinema.
That's why I use lobster? Yeah, that is what Spade has leveled. Okay, DXD, are you still around? If so, you're up next. If not, it's Ancient if he's here. And then if not, it is Saphira. And yes, it was cinema for real. Oh, thanks for the follow, Xiaonian. Lovely to have you. I appreciate that. I'm here. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Okay. Then let me scroll to find you. Oh wait, no. I'm pretty sure I remember what your email starts with. I'm pretty sure. Yep, okay, I am correct. Let me find it. Because I logged into your account recently for the previous handhold as well. Yep, there we are. Okay, I'm in. What do you need me to do again? IS5 ending 2. Absolutely, absolutely. Just finished my farm work with my parents and get set back to a notification about getting a membership. Hey! Lovely to have you, Endmin. Hope you had a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoy my emotes. Lovely to have you. Hope you're having a wonderful week. South Chat is as focused as a mosquito on getting that blood. Yeah, except apparently it's blood into a Futocock. Timer-chan is going back to the 50s. Okay, I want you to know, we are roughly 140 hours away from Timer-chan being at, like, 58. Currently, Timer-chan is at, like, 55. How many subs do we need to hit the goal? Something like 94 subs left. Oh my god, that's close! Oh god, that's depressingly close. I've been watching your streams on YouTube, just found out you're on Twitch too. Oh, lovely to have you then! Yes, I also stream on Kick, so if you want to watch without ads, you can. But basically, no one watches on Kick. South Futa, what's that? So, I am getting a 3D model. The artist who I'm intending to get for the 3D model likes to draw women with penises. That is what Futa means. So I regret my decision, and now it's looking like I might have to get a toggle which gives South a penis on the 3D model. It won't be used on stream, but because I'm releasing the model so that people can use it for stuff. It will exist, unfortunately. But yeah, so futa is just a tag that means a woman with a penis. It is used to sort for art. Bye, South. Have fun, Lift. Thanks so much for coming. Have a wonderful day. His 3D model would be bald with a bulge. Please don't combo those two. I wish you the best. Yeah, it is what it is. Penis stare? No. Fansly stream soon? No. What about a kick-only stream? You know what? You know what? Sure. I will do a 10-minute kick-only stream with the futa cock visible once if we hit it, which we're not going to. If you think we're degen, go to kick. Yeah, they're way worse. Anytime anyone's bad, I send them to kick. Oh, sorry, Halresia. I didn't see what you said. Okay. Another ending 2. So we'll go difficulty 0, because we're just doing hand-holding stuff. Blueprint squad. There we are. Lovely stuff. I'm waiting for Exusier events, so all I'm doing is saving. A-based. I'm personally really excited for Monster. I want to get a pot 6, but I'm excited for a lot of the upcoming characters, not gonna lie. Wait, Salad again, did you make another promise you'll regret? Yes. But only if we hit 1,000 points in the next 2... Why did I say 2 weeks? You know, I want you to know I was tempted to say today, but I thought that would be too unrealistic and way too brutal and unfair. E-Cappin, we're getting a secret stream on Kick. I already said yes. I already said yes. Why save when you can just win? Yeah, just get lucky, forehead. Can't wait to find South animation at Iwara. I don't know what Iwara is, but you would have to make it yourself. I'm not making any South You really want that? No, I don't. Also, welcome in, Ricky. It's wonderful to have you. South drowning while others die of thirst. Is that really what you can call? You lost another 13 minutes on that Azure lane. Yep, thank you for reminding me. You're correct. 13. Okay. Yep, you're correct, sir. I trust you. Because you did give 12 earlier. I did mention earlier I would forget and you would need to remind me. I did remember the points though. Welcome in, Mimimis! Halfway to South Futa. Yeah, you know what? At least it's calmed down so I won't also have to commission South Futa artwork. Because I really don't want to do that. Because I said if we hit it today, I'll do so. And I immediately regretted saying that out loud. But it is what it is. I may be stupid. Lazy Alta looks really good. She does. I like her art. Lazy's also always had a really fire design. It's just her gameplay was absolutely awful. So I'm glad that she gets an altar. She deserves it. Hi, South. Welcome in, Yoma! Yeah, you've joined at an awkward moment. I'm going to cosplay for the first time with Project. My project is the IRL Armor of Fear Meta Grandpa. That is awesome. I hope you have a lot of fun. That sounds absolutely fire, sir. That sounds absolutely incredible. Is there a gas leak or are the inner voices too loud? What do you mean by that? Only you and 99% IS5 enjoyers. Look, I'm just cheesing this out because this is a handhold. Can you really blame me for doing the meta strategies on a handhold? Really? Can you really blame me for that? Come on, people, more subs, we can do it. Have you considered not doing so? Like, seriously, think about it. Have you considered not hitting it today so I don't need to get art of South with a penis? Have you thought about that? Cosplaying Mixaparato? Yes, that is his name. I'd forgot his name. I remembered it was something nice and long. Wait, we're not doing Dust Cheese? What's Dust Cheese? I haven't heard of that one. I just do this because it's difficulty 0. You a goat for real? What do you mean by that, sir? Meta strategy? I doubt you can do that with mine. Generally you can, because you can just borrow someone's Wishadel. And that's basically all you need. We can blame you, but we probably won't. Yeah, we are in the clear now. Everyone started calming down, thankfully. So we should be in the clear. This should be all of it. Chat has too much focus on the mysterious growing thing. No. They've done what they need to do, and now they're being financially responsible, which is really based and real of them. It's really based that they're being responsible. If only the goal was lower, it would have ended. So you've got to understand. I don't want the goal to happen at all. Oh, I guess we're doing emergency Kaz falls. We may lose. Actually, this is difficulty 0. We might be fun. Am I always winning? Welcome in, Mio! I hope you enjoy my emotes. Lovely to have you as always. So you can get Home's Dust and sell it every shop because it keeps coming back. Oh, gotcha. I could finish the goal myself. Factory. Hey, buddy. That's a very sweet sentiment. That's a lot of money. Please be responsible. Please be responsible. The minigun can be borrowed from the museum because my brother works there. That's absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, Pokemon. No. Thank you, that's very sweet. That's very sweet. Why are you shouting cock at the top of your lungs? Thank you, that's very kind. Welcome in, Maverick. Lovely to have you. Okay, we've now hit another goal, which is the ban request stream. So that is now confirmed. There will, in fact, be a ban request stream at some stage. Now, who is not a sub? Everyone here is subbed. Let me actually check. I'm curious. There is no shot that anyone here... Oh my god, there is actually one non-sub. Oh, there are 3... Holy shit, there's 7 non-subs. What the fuck? Twitch, what the hell's that? Hydrate? Yes, sir. But no, getting to borrow a minigun is absolutely hype. The coolest moment I had of that was one time for work. They said, hey, we're gonna do a simulation where a tank rolls up on you. And I said, oh yeah, sure, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And then they started walking around holding out a stick saying, yeah, this is the tank. And then we went to do the final simulation, and over the horizon I just hear... And right as the setting sun backdrops it, a fucking World War II armed and functional Centurion battle tank shows up. And then we got to shoot guns at it. That was the coolest moment of the gun range I've ever had. It was so fucking wicked. Drop their names? No, I'm not doing so. I'm not doing so. I actually think I lose here. I think I lose here. Emergency Kaz falls. Oh my god! Thank you very much. Anonymous gifter for gifting. Okay, Fracta, you now get access to the tier 3 sub. Tier 3 sub channel Fracta. Thank you so much, anonymous gifter. That's very, very sweet of you. Unfortunately, that goes to the South Fooder Fund. But thank you. That's very, very kind. I have actually lost here because Emergency Kaz falls specifically and no healer. So I'm just going to retreat and start again. What are you waiting for? 7 non-subs? Yeah, there's also non-subs in YouTube. Should I go over and make that non-sub 8? Yeah, Chris, low-key. You say go over and check. I'm pretty sure if you do check, you will be subbed. I'm pretty sure that you will be subbed. Deadass. Hi, South. Welcome in level 17. How's your day going? 3/5 there. Just shy of 3/5. Ban the non-subs? No. Thank you very much, King. Guys! This is too much money, please be responsible. Thank you, that's very sweet. Please be responsible. This is so much money, I'm gonna start crying. No, please make sure you're spending money on yourself, okay? Please make sure you're being responsible, you've got savings, and you treat yourself to something nice. That's very sweet of you, but you do not have to. How did Fracta dodge all of the sub bombing? Twitch deprioritized people who have recently gotten a gift sub. If you've already got a gift sub and don't continue it yourself, Twitch goes, oh, gifting this person another sub is less likely to result in profits for us, so let's give it to other people who might be more likely to continue it. That's why. 400 left, we're approaching. Apparently so. I'm not going to load it approaching the convention. Yeah, please do not load your machine gun. Your chat really wants you to have a Futa penis. I wonder why. Yeah, hard to say. Buying something nice is your... look, you could also just buy it yourself. You know that, right? Like, realistically, dead ass. For this amount of money, you could also just do it yourself. Oh, I shouldn't have refreshed there. I didn't want to refresh there. I'm fucking stupid. I'm distracted. Virginity's kept. Hiraeth, go over and type in Twitch. I'm pretty sure you're already subbed in Twitch. Nothing wrong with a penis. Why do you want it, though? It takes a real man to be best girl. Why are you trying to give me a penis, though? What's that about? Hey, ancient tree fruit, let's go. I'm being scammed. We so back? What are you talking about? Okay, no, that was absolutely worth it. Plus 15 attack. Even South is only able to think of that. No, that's not what's happening here. That's not what's happening here. Okay, we could grab a Vang. Let's just, if I pretend that doesn't happen, maybe all of you will forget about it and we won't hit it today and I won't have to do that. That would be really lovely. I shouldn't have taken Ascalon. Thank you very much, Kingsman. That's very sweet. Thank you. Kingsman, oi! I thought you were being responsible. Welcome in, Intricate Umbre. Lovely to have you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. How are you going? I hope you enjoy my emotes. Thanks, Kingsman. Yeah, thank you so much, Kingsman. That's very sweet. It also means we're a 10th of the way to the thing you said we wouldn't get to. Yeah, we are. However, you know what? Almost a 10th of the way. We're not a 10th of the way. Futa. Do not start chanting Futa. Do not start chanting that. Also, why is your name Peach now? That's enough before I start going negative. Please do not go into debt for that. Please. Please do not. Please be responsible. But thank you. That's very sweet of you, Kingsman. I appreciate it. I think the sniper recruit for May saves you, maybe? No, this is difficulty 0. I'm in the clear. I just need to make sure I'm load-bearing, which is unfortunate, because I don't think I can. No, stop typing it! Stop typing it! Stop! Okay, there we are. We're King's Relic now. That encounter, I shouldn't have... Oh my... I'm so distracted. I'm so distracted. I'm so fucking distracted. I should not have taken that King's Relic. There was no reason I should have taken that encounter, rather. It ended up working out perfectly somehow, but I should not have taken that. That was actively disadvantageous for me. South is gonna ban that word. Yes, I am. I am. I'm gonna... Then again, as a woman, I think every dude is so gay because they're always being around their balls. For real, dead ass. Like, is it, fellas, is it gay to breathe? That's a bit of a cooker. That's an old meme. Who gets that one? Oh, hydrate? Yes, sir. Sorry, Resney, didn't see that for a second. Okay. South, lock the fuck in. You can't 1984 us? I absolutely can. So if you keep pushing it, I will 1984 you. Absolutely, the air has touched another man. Hey, my man, you get it. I'm bisexual, calling me gay doesn't work. Damn, that's crazy, that's crazy. Okay, plus 20% attack for Ascalon. Okay, I think I'm gonna grab that. Being gay, look, whether or not it's a choice, that doesn't matter to me. Even if it's... Whether you're born gay or choose to be gay, that doesn't matter. The end result, it's up to you. Thank you very much, dude. Oh, we're 75% there! No. We're 75% there. Oh, we're 75%. Oh, we're plus 15 hours. We're almost up to 60 hours on the subathon. We're almost up to 60 hours. And to think I gave you a free hour today. Just for the meme. To think I gave you a free hour. We're almost up to 60 hours. Thank you very much. That's very sweet of you. Please, please be responsible. This is way too much money. Please be responsible. 1 second. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry, I'm back. How do you disable it? You can't do so. Enjoy my emotes, April. It goes away in a month on its own. Yeah, exactly. It goes away in a month on its own. What percentage of your subscribers have a membership at this point? Well, I average like 200 members, so 10%. You want to know what's really crazy? Twice while I've been streaming have I had more subs on Twitch than followers. It's stupid. You shot yourself in the foot with this one. No. You've got to understand. We're not gonna we're not gonna hit it today. I don't need to worry. We're not gonna hit it today. We're not gonna hit it today because hitting it today would be inconvenient, and I would have to commission Futo South art. And that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Being responsible and mutually exclusive. No, please be responsible, sir. Please be responsible. Okay, I may have fucked up this run as well by being flustered. Fingers crossed this is doable. This should be doable with even easier Ascalon. Keep telling yourself that? No, I'm in the clear. Oh my god, this might not be possible. This may be the... Oh, no. Okay, I can afford to leak one boss. Never mind. You can afford to leak one of them because they only take 5 each. So as you can see, Ascalon has... By the way, this is E0 Ascalon. Ascalon is fair and balanced. Ascalon is fair and balanced, and other jokes you can tell yourself. Okay, she should actually be able to kill both, I'm not gonna lie. Peak stream, I'm glad you're enjoying throwing money at me as the content, because I have not been playing well. I'm on mobile, how many subs does South have? Actually, that is a good short. Do I even want to check how many I have right now? Do I want to check? Oh, okay. No, we're only at 450. You know, that's a reasonable amount of... Oh, we're back at 450. Crazy. You fucked up without Black Knight S2? I don't need Black Knight S2. I just, I just need to stall a monster in Ascalon's range. That's almost 10 times your viewers. Well, at least it's not more than I have followers, which is a nice change of pace. Note to self, delete Ascalon from my account. Do not, I like Ascalon. From a Vanguard tactician, at least. Yeah, look, she's, this is difficulty 0, so it should be possible, because Ascalon will kill him. It ain't cheap either. Welcome in, 3 Fun! Lovely to have you! What ain't cheap? Just to check, what ain't cheap? Are you talking girl cock? But lovely to have you! How's your week going? Hope you're having a wonderful time. I would buy 10x to 20x the amount of subs today if it don't work. No, Timmy. Hey, sir, please, be responsible. Be responsible. You should be spending that money on yourself, whether that's having savings and being responsible, or buying yourself something nice. You should be spending that money on yourself. That's a very sweet sentiment, but please, be responsible. Where Podenko S1, I don't need a healer, as you can see. Like, we perfected this stage. We didn't need it. I would have used Podenko S1 if I was doing, like, D15. But D15, this would have been a loss anyway, because I didn't have E2 Ascalon. But yeah, no, Marshu. The personal best we ever hit was 777 subs, or very close to that. I'm not 100% sure it was that. That was the highest I personally saw. And people saying, hey, South, can you add an 800 concurrent sub reward? And I said no. Because that is unreasonable. I average like 40 viewers at best. I'm not setting an 800 sub reward. That is not a thing that should happen. What happens if we hit the goal on Friday? Nothing. The only option you get is if you hit the goal today, I have to commission South Futa art. That's all. That's the best you'll get, sir. That's the best you'll get. You have until the end of next week to hit it normally, or the end of today specifically to hit it, and I will commission Futa art. I'm buying Not Safe for Work art. I doubt that. I doubt he's buying Not Safe for Work. Not Togo art. Aburage! You are our something nice? That's very sweet. That's very sweet, Timmy. That's very sweet, Cinny. I appreciate that. But you should also spend money on yourself, okay? End of next week. Do you understand that I said it at 1,000 points? Do you understand how ridiculous that is? That I set it at 1,000 points. Is there an additional goal past 1,000 this stream? You know what? If we hit past 1,000 this stream, sure. If we hit 1,000 this stream and there's still time left, I will set an additional goal for this stream specifically. But we're not going to. I don't even know what I would set. How much money to make you swap to Black Knight S2? 1 sub, sure. It's your fault for putting up a timer this stream. I gave you extra time this stream. I gave you extra time, and this is how you repay me? Name it. What would you want? What would you want as an extra goal this stream? Holy moly, those were crazy relics. Yes. Brilliant Ilment, definitely the best, even though I don't really have an arts unit, because I can get an arts unit. Or in this case, I can get Wishadel. Repay, what does that mean? Face reveal? Oh, no. Thank you very much, Nyan. It's very sweet of you. Okay, I'll swap it, and that is also +1 minute on Azure Lane. So I will make note of that. Sorry, before I forget. Then we're up to 61... and 11 respectively. Oh no, also 61. Lovely stuff. There we go. That's the correct one. No, I wouldn't want to do a face reveal. I'm not a big fan of my face. That's all. You might be able to guess reasons. You might be able to understand from implication. But I'm perfectly fine. I just, I personally don't like my face. That's all. You already have an arts unit. It's Ass Clown. Yeah, exactly. Uncleansed and reborn new. Hey, there you go. Wait, April, did you make another account to avoid having YouTube membership? I'm joking, but feet reveal. I would be more fine with feet reveal. It's just my face I don't like. But no, I would not want to do so. Okay, we get to promote a caster, so we immediately get E2 Lapman. Let's go. That's wonderful. That worked out really well. Okay, what is shit? What even would be, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'll reveal it if we get to 1,000. Because I can't think of anything now. Feet reveal, no. Armpit reveal, also no. I don't... yeah, what the fuck would I do? Oh my god, okay, this actually should be doable because I got an E2 Wishadel and... Oh no, not an E2 Wishadel, but an E2 Lapland. So this should actually be doable, even though this should be a run ender. I will only use green name if there's a South Bald emote. If someone pings me in suggestions, I will give South Bald to YouTube to make that easier for you. Futa South SXAC, no. Job reveal? I cannot. You understand that I literally cannot, right? I still think this is a run ender. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. It very well could be. I believe... Oh, no, she is still invisible, and I don't really have any way to reveal her. It might still be possible. I have enough HP that I should be able to tank it. But this is a maybe run ender. I just needed to go through those stairs before I deploy Black Knight, otherwise it's guaranteed over. But I need a blocker. They can't reveal their job, they must work for the government. Welcome in, goody! Yes, I do. I actually work in a government black site. That is why I can't really reveal my job. My job is not literally NDA'd, even though one part of it is. It is metaphorically NDA'd. But lovely to have you, man! How are you going? How's your day been? What sub-toggles does the thing down there get? No, it will be an option. I won't be showing it off. I won't be setting a toggle for the 3D because I don't know if that's possible. I don't believe the 3D model will have a toggle. Just to clarify, I believe the 3D model will not have a toggle. Okay, Black Knight dies here. That's kind of cringe. I don't know for a fact if the 3D will have a toggle or not. But I definitely won't be doing the Futa toggle because... obvious reasons. So, at best, you'll be able to see it with the version I release. Thank goodness I've got just infinite amounts of HP to leak. Why reveal public info I'm a spy? I am not a spy. I know. I work with the CIA? No. Work as a government agent? Government spy? I am a government agent. I'm not a government spy. Actually, no, I'm not an agent. That's a very specific thing. I am not an agent. I don't know what to tell you. Doing good, thanks for asking. That's wonderful to hear. How'd your stream go? I'm sorry I couldn't come by, but I did see you streaming earlier. I think I did lurk for a bit. Wait, no, that was Wookiee. Sorry, I get you two confused. I don't know why. I found you both at the same time. So I just outright get you two confused. What would South be considered in terms of job class system for AK? Guard or specialist? Almost certainly. You're a janitor? I'm not a janitor, no. There's a quick test to see if you're an agent. What is it? South will give redacted on the Discord. No, this isn't War Thunder. Throw something at the wall and see if you generate 1 DP. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, I believe Wishadel normal W will leak here, which is fine. We can afford to leak her. So not a run ender. Why do people confuse me with Wookiee? I found you two at the same time, that's all. So that's why I confuse you. Apologies for that. Make bulge toggleable if we get past 1,000. No. I refuse to do so. How about this? The stretch goal past 1,000 today will be, in addition to the paid content sub goal, there will be a very low chance of instead me shouting, South has a giant Futa dick. And that will play instead of the paid content on the sub alert. How about that? Are you satisfied with that? Your name is Blue? Oh yeah, that too. How about that? We're not going to hit it anyway, so it's fine for me to promise that. But also, that wouldn't be too bad. Cock instead? Oh yeah, cock. Sure, cock. Erect toggle? No, I'm not willing to do that. Make the Futa art pop up in donation? No. No, I'm not going to do so. I'm simply not. South, give us Yanking ASMR redeem. What do you mean by that? What does that mean, sir? Explain yourself. 2% chance? You know what? Because I was going to do 1% chance, but because you specifically referenced Arknights, sure, I will make it a 2% chance if it happens instead. Sure. You guys are weird. They really are, aren't they, Chris? They really are. It confuses me. Anyway, I will disclose how many points you need for that. Probably like 1,250, but that is also today only. Because I don't want to do that. They just got Mudrock skin. Hey, how are you finding it? They're green Xbox kids. Yeah, their name's green. Can you imagine? Weird in a good way. I suppose, if you believe that. Hydrate? Yes, sir. Okay, I think I've recovered and I can start paying attention, which is good. Because I have not done many handholds. Oh god, not the bees. Oh man. Futa South sticker? No, that would be too... I could do like a... No, I don't want to do an emote. I don't want there to be a South Futa emote. You understand that, right? I don't want that. Censor it? No. You get used to the unused behavior. You should get doing runs for the month for that Mudrock skin, but cutter skin on reset. I know, right? I'm so excited for the cutter skin. It's really, really awesome. And yeah, you do kind of get used to the unhinged behavior. They used to be much more tame. Bunning Sangs... Do you mean Bunning Snag? What, you want the stretch goal for me be me going to Bunnings and getting myself a Bunning Snag? Sure. You do want it? No, I don't. I don't like the toggle. I don't like Futa. I very much dislike it because when I search for fan art of cute girls, I see massive penises. 2% chance of getting a Futa Darkie? No, that is impossible because you would need to order them separately for separate designs. And also the art doesn't have that, so I would need to commission additional Futa art, which I don't want to do. You're weird, I see no problem. I feel you. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, how about this? In addition, I will have a censored toggle over my eyes. I will give you guys a censored toggle which spawns a black bar over my eyes or some degree of censoring. Maybe like 2 eye patches, something like that. Either way, it's irrelevant because everyone's calmed down. We're not even going to hit 1,000 today, so we're in the clear. South eating a Bunning Snag is a... What, so you want a sticker of South putting a phallic object in her mouth? You understand that would get me in trouble terms of service-wise, right? I'm not doing that. A huge black bar over your face, over my eyes. Adds in 1 minute. Thank you for letting me know, Resnia. I appreciate that. South eating a banana? No. That's so parasocial. What is? The Bunning Snag? It's a honeymoon period. Chat wants to know if they can accept the unhinged behavior or not. I'm very chill with unhinged behavior. I'm absolutely fine with it. You're welcome to be as unhinged as you want. I don't mind. As long as you're not bad faith. And just make sure you keep it, like, to a degree under control, okay? Don't get too not safe for work and sus with it. How about Kick Chat getting displayed past 1,000? I cannot do so. I would get banned. People on Kick can just say slurs and there are no real censorship. And that would get me banned on YouTube and Twitch. So I can't do that. Almost 11k for the wedding art. Oh my god, yeah, you're right. Okay, we are actually 39 points away from the wedding art. Okay, do I want to reveal this? Okay, you know what? I might as well. It's a little bit cocky of me. I have already started the South wedding art. It is expected to be done in 2 or 3 months, because I'm getting... You know the art I've been talking about, where it's like a really genuinely amazing artist, who's very expensive? I was getting them for the wedding art. It'll take months. I figured, look, realistically, we will probably reach 1,100 by the end of the subathon. And I was thinking, okay, I'm being a little bit too cocky, but you know what? It is what it is. Apparently, I wasn't being cocky enough, because this was 2 days ago. Hey, South, between the .3006 and the .308 rifle and my shoddy, which gun should I attach my sight to? Okay, Fractor, obviously not your shoddy. However, let's be real. The heart wants what the heart wants. Mask South looking up blushing? Do you mean gas mask South? I think that would be very hard to draw. Pokem's, please be responsible. That's a lot of money. I get very worried, okay? Please be responsible, but thank you. That's very sweet. That's very, very kind. Okay, well, yes. I've already revealed. I've already started the South art. So, there. Now I've already preemptively started it. Why do my messages delete themselves? I'm not sure. I wasn't aware that was a thing. That would explain why some people randomly delete messages, though. I'm back from listening to Vocalo Cat stuff. Also, holy, that's some good money. Welcome in, Dr. Mimi. Lovely to have you. How's your day going, man? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Ascalon Gaming? Yeah, Teresa's is pretty tanky, though. But again, Wishadel should kill him. She's close enough now to hit him. And we also have Lapland. 200 more left. Unfortunately so. Also, we're 100 away from 1111, which is a way funnier number than the number that gives you a South Futa cock. For real, for real. So that's way funnier. The 40, not the 40mm, not the red dot sights. One goes on top, the other's below. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I wasn't sure which sight you were talking about. I hate this boss. Yeah, there's a reason people have been asking me to handhold this boss. I personally don't mind him, but I understand why people hate him. I was at work today and told to secretly eat a thing of $16 ribs since it was getting tossed. Yeah, that is the advantage to working in a kitchen. Sometimes they're just like, hey, we have this tray of kebabs. And they're really good kebabs, but the customers just didn't need the extra tray of kebabs. Do you want them? And I'm like, hell yeah, brother. I hate Quillian more than Teresa's, as you should. Quillian's a piece of shit. Quillian's a massive piece of shit. How many are there in the queue? Too many, Alu. Realistically, there is no shot of you, getting selected today. Apologies. There are already people in the queue I won't be able to get to because I've taken way too long. Okay, Lapland's about to be back up, which is good because otherwise we would be dead here. I've returned upon hearing Futa. No, we're 200 points away from getting that. Oh my god, we're only 200. You know what? No, 200 points is a fuck ton of money. Even a 200 point goal per stream. I want you to know that, like, large streamers have, like, a 50 sub stream goal. Very large streamers. Most streamers who are full-time streamers have maybe a 15 sub per day stream goal. This is fucking ridiculous. There is no reason it should be this high. Where in the queue are we at? I'm not sure if I'll get to you yet, Kin. Apologies. We are currently up to DXD. Man, they do a lot of damage. We might actually lose here. That would be so true. Oh, never mind. We're about to have Wishdale. Teresa's in chapter 15 is a massive scammer. He does kill Calzy, though, which is kind of based. Okay, I'll just wait out that AoE. There we go. Please just kill the boss. There we go. We're in the clear, And she lives these, and we have enough HP, so we're fine. South, now you know what the people want. Yeah, but they don't want... No, that's fine. They're being respectable and not getting to the 1,000 today. Teresa's damage stacks higher with each attack she does. Oh, that would make sense. Woke up to a sudden notification about getting a gifted membership. Hey, welcome in, Frankie. I hope you enjoy the emotes. That's Priestess? No. Oh, right. You're talking chapter 15. I was thinking like chapter 13 or something. You're right. I've gotten free subs like cause cancelled orders. Love it. Kind of based. And yeah, no, working at Subway. Good source of food. Hi, South. Welcome in, Frankie. If I'm not in queue, I'll just queue another day. Yeah, I definitely won't get to everybody in queue today. But that's 3 down. This is the inevitability of IS handholding. It, by its nature, takes a lot longer. I clicked your stream because it's you. What is this? Oh, we're playing a mobile game named Arknights, which is a tower defense. I'm playing a roguelike mini-game called Integrated Strategies, which is a game mode in the game. That's what we're currently doing. So apologies if it's a bit confusing. It's wonderful to have you. This is my main game, but if you don't play Arknights, it will be very confusing because I'm doing a relatively endgame game mode. Interview went great. Let's go. I'm so happy for you, Alu. You got this, man. You got this. That's awesome. Not that Teresa with Priestess costume. You know what? How about that? How about that instead of the other shit? How about like a cosplay Priestess or something as a stretch goal today? Something that doesn't have to do with Futa. Thank you very much, darling. That's very, very sweet of you. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's kind. You do not have to, though. Crown Slayer? No, that's already a different goal. I'm not scamming you. Nah, that's already the 17,500 goal. Getting close to Mudrock skin? This isn't my account, Jerry. I'm doing handholds for other people. Mushroom, buddy, that's way too much money. Hey, buddy, that's way too much money. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Also, welcome in, Duckies. How's your day going? It's wonderful to have you. Yippee, happy to help, Rose. I thought Futa was the focus of today. Unfortunately, it looks like it is. What's up? Not much. I'm up to the 3D model. That's what's up. And now I'm 1,000 points past that. How are you, man? It's wonderful to see you. Buy with money I need to vanish. No worries, thank you so much for coming. Have a lovely day, and Marsha, you do not need to gift this much. That's very sweet of you, thank you, but please be responsible, okay? I get worried for you. Couldn't expedite the CS cosplay? I'm not that easy to scam, only in short term. Do you do hand-holding? I can't beat ending 2. There's no shame in that. A lot of these other people are also relatively late game players who are struggling with ending 2. And I don't always do hand-holding with IS. Today specifically is a general content, aka IS and SSS hand-holding. So that's why I'm doing it today. Having a Twitch tab open was the correct play. Marshu, thanks from a YouTube frog. Yeah, okay, I think we might actually be back to everyone being subbed, every viewer. I'm unironically pretty sure we're back. Gonna eat dinner? Hey, see you soon! Have a lovely dinner, Resnier. No, we're not gonna be at 1,000 by the time you get back. Less than 100? Yes, we are 84 away. We are depressingly 84 away. Unfortunately so. I struggle at the 5th ending. Ending 5 and 4 are they're built to be difficult with maximum meta, so that's very fair. Okay, Ancient, you are now up next, sir, if you're still here, which it looks like you are because it says you're online. Just to check, though. 90 more subs? No, darling, 90 more points. We are like 18 subs away. What about ACT cosplay? No. 4th ending and 5th ending of BS? Absolutely. Hi, lovely stuff. Okay, I've sent you a code. Please let me know what it is. And then I'll be handholding you. Either IS3 endings or SSS. I might do SSS just to spice it up a little bit. Because IS3 is honestly longer than SSS, and you can just RNG lose. So I can guarantee a win on SSS. But this'll probably... Okay, no, I'll stay up late. I will do Ancient and then Saphira, because Saphira has been very patiently waiting. So Saphira will be the last one I get to today, assuming Saphira's here. Otherwise, he'll be Ancient. Scotty summer skin cosplay? No. 11 points passed. Yes. Yes. And by the way, I want you to know where we should now be above 60 hours left on the subathon. We should now, unironically, be above 60 hours. It's crazy. Thank you very much, Kin. That's very sweet. You hate uneven numbers? Well, thank you. That's very kind of you, man. I appreciate that. And hey, at least there are no half points, because we get those sometimes. We do sometimes get those. Okay, we are now 16 subs away from that. Why am I pointing this out? Why am I encouraging you? Estina cosplay? No, I don't. Priestess cosplay or nothing. That's, no, what's actually, look, that's just, we'll deal with that if we hit the 1,000. And that will also only be for today, and it'll be at like 1,500 or something. So we're not gonna do that. Oh, you've already got SSS to the last node. Okay, lovely stuff. That's absolutely doable then. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, it is. I am gonna be crying myself to sleep tonight, if I can even sleep through the hype. Through the adrenaline rush. I'm patiently waiting for a count review. One day I'll get my chance. Ooh, just get luckier. Just win the wheel. And no, that's awesome, Ancient. Very happy to do this then. Thank you, Fugums. That's very sweet. That's very sweet. Thank you. Okay. We are now 10 subs away. We are now 10 subs away. Can we handshake here and not worry about it? Can we handshake here? We can handshake here, right? We can handshake here. Summer Mizuki? No. I'm 6 runs away from beating IS5 ending 5 on all squads. Hey, proud of you, Chris. Almost there, depressingly so. No, so let's just, hey everybody, look at that. It is a distraction. Are you all distracted now? Are you all distracted now? Isn't that crazy? Look, there is a distraction. It's right over there. Thank you so much, Pokemon. It's very sweet of you. I get very worried for you all. Please make sure you're being responsible, okay? This is so much money. This is more money than I'm gonna make this week. Even if I didn't have a scheduled day off, this is way too much money. Just get lucky, might as well tell me to stand in the middle of a field during a thunderstorm and tell Zeus to smite me. Yeah, I love those TikToks and short videos of, may Zeus smite me, or may God strike me down, and then the person actually gets hit by a thunderbolt. Because yes, obviously that's horrible, but the fact that they do get hit by a thunderbolt is hilarious. We'll relinquish our mortal possessions to South. No, you won't, because you haven't got a job yet. You don't have it for a few weeks, and even once you do, you should be responsible. How many subs have you gotten this week? Well, this is my 2nd stream of the day, and we started this week at 1,003 points. And each sub is worth 5 points. So more than 200. I have gotten more subs this week than I've had viewers. Gotten 60-ish since I got here half an hour ago. Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ. Yep, look, there is zero reason I ever should have even gotten close to 777 concurrent subs. But it happened. But it happened somehow, some way. So I just have to deal with that. I had to stop setting sub goals because I had a sub goal of 700 concurrent subs. And we hit it. So what am I supposed to do from there? There's nothing else I can do from there. What, am I going to set an 800 sub goal? No, I'm not going to do that. So I had no option. I just had to stop doing them. Also, we leaked an enemy, that doesn't matter. Timer-chan inflation? Yeah, apparently so. Not let Grey Lame have a long life. Oh no, thankfully everyone's been behaved on YouTube, so we're relatively in the clear there. Okay, just don't leak any more enemies, because the boss is kind of a piece of shit. That's more money than I've ever had in my account. I'm bad at saving money. Yeah, no offense. You are kind of bad at saving money then. No offense, no offense. Because that's like a bit over a week's salary. So if you get paid fortnightly, you absolutely should have. But no shame at all, no shame at all. No shame. I personally am a relatively conservative person and like to save lots of money. I currently have like 10 months of savings. Have to soar a great tower again? What do you mean by that? Great way to have people... The medals? The bosses are fun? I don't know if I... Oh my god. Okay, I can see why you're having trouble. You don't have any answer to the boss. Never mind. Submissive on not sub. No. That's not what we're talking about. Okay, no. I see why you're having trouble. You don't have good arts damage unless you get KB. Okay, no, this is fine. I now remember what I'm doing. Why bother when you can invest into Southcoin? It's not an investment. I don't work full-time. I'm still in... Oh, school. That makes sense. The debuff is a pain. Yeah, it is. I just need to set up a KB. KB should basically be the only one you can succeed with. So let's refresh a couple. Also, what does this do? The operator head gains 2 limit. Oh, right. Yep. Oh, no, you've also got Lapland. Okay, no, this is absolutely doable. I can work with this. This was a bit spicy, but I can do it. I work maybe 3 hours a week. Oh, yeah, then absolutely. And you do not need to save nearly as much while you're still in school. That's very, very fair stuff. Oh, wait, Ancient, I found out the problem. Why do you have all of the tacticians? Bro, why do you... South is pumping now. You can't withdraw from Southcoin. Southcoin is a scam. You cannot withdraw from Southcoin. I want you to know that. Hello, Mr. Streamer. Welcome in, Riku. It's wonderful to have you. How's your day going, man? I hope you're having a great one. What are you... Oh-ohing, Maverick. There's no Mumu or Beanstalk. There was a Mulsis. I literally used Mulsis. What are you talking about? I unironically used Muelsis. Welcome in, Vindicate. Wonderful to have you. How's your week going so far? Oh, God. Okay. No. Thank you very much. That's very sweet. Thank you. That's very, very kind of you. South's steamy armpits. Fuck it, we working overtime. I accidentally gave on kick. Well, kick ones are worth more points, so that worked out for you. Okay, so now I guess we need to figure out that stretch goal. What do people want? What did I say for the possible stretch goal again? I completely forgot. I'm not doing a bit. I forgot. Okay, we're going to leak this enemy. Hopefully Lapland will be the game changer we need for the boss. Shoving south real hard? Apparently so. Okay, let's set down you, and then let's buff you. Oh, I used that too early. Let's give you extra attack speed, and then extra attack speed. Lovely stuff. Priestess costume? Sure. If we hit 1,500 today, I'll do a priestess cosplay. Strip of hair dye on the model? No, I would need to get my model redone. That would actually be very complex. I know that sounds really simple. That is actually a very, very complex change. Apologies. That is quite complex. Okay, Narantuya and Golden Glow. Surely we can kill the boss with this. South Gertie meat? No. No South Gertie meat. Isn't this an old IAS? No. This is the currently running one. They do sometimes cycle. So, yep. Okay, sure. Oh my god. You will be getting, unfortunately, South Futa art. Why do you do this to me? And then there is a stretch goal today for 1,500 where I'll cosplay Priestess. Yeah, believe it or not, I don't bribe enough to know about model changes. No, that's not even a bribe. That's a changing model thing. I've never done a model change because they're very expensive. You just don't know enough about VTube models, which you have no reason to. I know a lot about VTube models because I'm a VTuber. Goon to South Priestess if you want to. If you do the Priestess cosplay, can you also post a photo of it on a wire form so it looks like someone got Thanos snapped? What do you mean by wire form? I don't know what that means. Apologies. Is this SSS? Are they rerunning? Yes, I believe so. Also, welcome back, Zai. So you know how I said hypothetically there would be a ban request stream? So we've already hit that. And now, in addition, I actually need to make a Futa model of South. Unfortunately, I need to have a footer toggle on my South model. It's very cringe. VTube auto-corrected to bribe. You'll fit in here perfectly. Perfect. 1-to-1 match. I did not know Lappy S3 scale with attack speed. It does. Not as much as Golden Glow, but it does. Oh shit, right. I forgot this is the emergency node. That is so fucking cringe. The emergency node changing their pathing is so ridiculously cringe. Like, it's fine, I just need one more melee unit, but damn, that is so fucking stupid cringe. The goal was reached, yes. The goal was reached, and due to popular request, there's a stretch goal, but I don't think people are gonna go for that. In fact, let's go one further. Do not go for the stretch goal. Just don't. Just save your money, please. Be responsible. Horse PP South? No, I'm not doing a horse dick. I oppose Priestess, give me Calzi, Ambient, Synthesia. So the reason I chose Priestess is I know that there are Priestess cosplays. I do not know if there's an Ambient Synthesia cosplay. I do not know that factually. Okay, we got PP. That's perfect. Because now we can just deploy him here. And then we can replace Sher with Gladia. How big will it be? Not larger than her body, but large. I know what you're asking for. No, that is not what I'm saying, Vindicate. Regular Cal works too. You know what? I will let people vote on Priestess or Calzi for the cosplay if we hit it, okay? Normal Calzi or normal Priestess, I will allow people to vote. I will hold a democratic vote. I really need to stop letting chat vote. It's a bad idea. Is Wireform mannequin? I do not know what Wireform is, so I cannot weigh in. Okay, please tell me this is Ulpianus' S3. It is. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Man, Ulpianus is fair and balanced. How about a wild idea? Don't put a new sub goal or make it unreasonably high. Do you really think this isn't unreasonably high? It's another 100 subs off of where we are now. Do you understand that that is more than double my viewers? That is an unreasonably high sub goal. So is the 1,000. I am doing it unreasonably high. There is no reason we should be even close to hitting any of these. Calzi is dead, PRTS forever. Yes, sir. Priestess did nothing wrong. Y-form, I'm assuming they mean baseline skeleton for a sprite model? I don't know how that would work. Apologies. Double it, give it to the next streamer. What, so you just want me to give Twitch as much of a cut as possible? How about the stretch goal will be adjustable penis size? You understand it's art, right? Like, that was the... no. I'm not getting them to add 2 different cocks, which you can choose between. The first goal was normal art of South. With a penis, unfortunately. Which, by the way, means I'll have to get not safe for work art, for obvious reasons. Wow, crazy, crazy. Man, it's so stupid that Ulpianus can just kind of face tank this boss for as long as he is. Like, look at how long it took him to die. And then Siege gets literally one shot. 17-inch? No. I hate the fact I have to refresh for... I'm so sorry to hear that, Kingsman. That's very, very cringe. Okay, there you go, Ancient. All done. On the 3D model? No. It's canon? No, it's not. It's not canon. South's come. It's not. South Horse Girl confirmed? No. That is not canon. No. It's not. Which platform are you more popular on? In terms of live streams, definitely Twitch. In terms of overall, I would say YouTube, because plenty of people watch my YouTube videos, not my Twitch. Priestess vanished, Calzi. Yes, she did. Hi, South, what's going on about injures? Do not worry about it, Gavin. Welcome in, lovely to have you. Is South going to be an Uma Musume? I mean, if they wanted to, absolutely. But they will not. Yes, finally. Why are you so excited for this? The only reason I like it is because you don't like it. Exactly, I figured that's the case. Okay, Saphira, if you're around, you are up now. Can I sign up? I lied, it's too long. Do as many Il Siracussano levels as you can. Absolutely. Please send me your email so I can log into your account. I'll do a couple Il Siracussano levels for you. I've probably had 10 messages of mine get shafted. I'm so sorry, Kingsman. This is the best South live stream. You know, I would like to think that the Jeopardy hour and a half on my birthday, I would like to think that was my best live stream. Can we say that's the best one instead of the one where you bully me into getting art of South with a penis? Can we agree that that really exciting event I put a lot of effort into was more quality than you throwing money and convincing me to get art of my OC with a penis? That was indeed fun. I've been editing the VOD back. It's really fun seeing how into it everyone got. I'm so glad people were able to play along in Twitch chat. It was lovely to have you all guessing and getting angry with me. Rock and Rock was funny as fuck. I know, right? One of my favorite moments was the Rock. My second favorite moment was probably them going to the what is Lee's real name and silence for like 90 seconds. I never read Lee's detective agency. I don't know his real name. Hey, I was right. Unfortunately so, Resnir. Welcome back. Okay, Saphira, sorry. If you're here, you are up now. You are up now, heart. I will need your email, though. I never knew my trivia for midnight would be useful. Yeah, you saved Super's ass. South, what are the law implications? It's non-canon. That's the law implications. South, Kick Chat can predict the future? No. I've said many times I dislike Futa. It's one of my least favorite tags. So they did it just to make me uncomfortable. That's all. Banana, welcome in, Dark Angels 40k. Lovely to have you. How's your day going? How much to make it canon? There is no amount of money you could bribe me to change the entire premise of one of my favorite minor characters from a novel that will never see the light of day, so that they canonically have a penis. The Jeopardy stream was peak comedy. I'm glad you liked it! My favorite part of your streams are unironically your laugh. It's like, oh, that's very sweet. I am still a little bit self-conscious about my laugh, but I've learned to ignore it, so I'm glad you all enjoy it. But hey, you can definitely tell I'm having fun when I stream. Why is my Twitch muted? Apologies, I'm not sure. Welcome in, Dark Angel. Okay, it looks like Saphira is not here, in which case, Kin, you are up next. You are up next, Kin. You just like Futa? I mean, to each their own, I suppose. 20k points to make it canon? No. Even if you gave me 20k today? No. A D15, IS3 if possible, or Ending 3. I will do Ending 3 for you on D0. That's the best you're gonna get. Are you excited for the 10-minute kick stream you're gonna have to do? No, it's gonna be, oh, that one. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. 10-min kick stream, show off dick. Gotta jot that down or I will forget. Okay, Kin, please send me your email. I'll need that to log into your account. My least favorite tag is anything that isn't vanilla. That's fair. My favorite part of South Stream is where they snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Yeah, you mean how I found one acid pool in the middle of nowhere yesterday during Hollow Knight and plummeted to my death into it without paying attention? Thankfully, I've never once been punished for my hubris. Never once. Make sure to announce it to the Discord. Oh yeah, of course. I'll let people know. Exclusive kick content? Yeah, you have like 30 minutes of exclusive kick content. Okay, thank you very much, Kin. I've sent you a code. Please let me know what it is, sir. But no, what, you think I'm just gonna go live on Kick and not tell anybody? That would actually be pretty funny. No, I'm not gonna write the fanfic if we hit it, which we won't, because that's at 20,000 points, to have South have a penis. Ismas's tear gives you acid immunity, you can swim in it. Yes, I believe I've unlocked it. It's in the Royal Waterways, people have told me that, so next Hollow Knight stream, that is what I'm gonna go grab. Is there no wheel for Handhold or only paid chatter? It is a wheel anyone can join. It is not paid content. You do not need to be sub... Oh, Handhold? No, there's no wheel. It is in order of who signed up. It is just first come, first served for Handhold. So I'm just going by DM age. Whoever had the oldest DM is the next. So after this, if I have time, I might get to 102. It is World Walker, Realm A, who's gone to bed, Yen Vermilion, and then Xyrathan, but Xyrathan's not signing up for a Handhold. Xyrathan is giving me the game off so that she can get me to jerk off on stream. Can people download kick VODs? You are asking the wrong person, sir. Also, I'm gonna provide, like, a free image of it. Why do you want to see me with a giant penis? South Futa fanfiction? No. I'm not doing so. Okay, you want Ending 3? Yes, sir. This one message bankrupted me. Welcome in, Thupa! How, though? It's free content. It's free content. What are you talking about? Okay, Ending 3 should be nice and easy, but I do need to guarantee a Wishadel, so I'm gonna do so. I'm gonna actually make sure I start with Wishadel so that this is possible. Yes, I know how this game works. Thank you. Thank you for the tutorial. Okay, there we go. Let's grab Tin Man? King Man. Oh, what's this handhold now? Welcome in, Zai! Sorry. People are asking, is the handhold list paid content? And I said, no, it's first come, first served. Here are the order of the remaining DMs I have. And then I mentioned you, but I said, hey, Xyrathon is almost certainly not asking for a handhold. And even if she is, we're not going to reach her today. I'm back, I don't know why I keep getting the old guy at the end. He wipes my team every time. That is the ending one boss. You will always get him. You're guaranteed to get him. Unfortunately, he is a little bit hard until you learn how to deal with him. But welcome back, Lily. Lovely to have you. Free content, he says, sitting on almost 12... I am not sitting on almost 12,000 points. This is not almost 12,000, sir. That is a massive stretch. This is not almost 12,000. How dare you? That is a major stretch. Who should I ship south with if I decide to write south Futa fanfiction? Any of the other characters except East. Because East is just a sentient mass of malevolence inside of armor. He's not a real person. Let's be real, if I asked for handhold, no one could do it. Yeah, okay, look, if you ask for handhold, either you're asking me to do easy content that you don't want to do, in which case that's very fair and I will do so, or you're asking me as a joke to do the hardest Bird Knights content possible, which isn't possible. Like, you have been struggling with it for months, and you're asking me to do it on your behalf. Although I contributed to the cause, I don't want to see it. Yeah, it will be censored, don't you worry, it will be censored. If the Futa goal is a complete shocker, it was. There is no reason we should have gotten to that. There is zero reason we should have hit that. That is stupid. Ship it with cringe, make it with Super, it's canon. No, despite popular belief, Super and I aren't dating. Look, just because we celebrate Gay Sex Thursdays together, that means we're dating? That's homophobic. 1984? No. Can we get the uncensored version in Not Safe for Work chat? Sure, I guess. How are my thoughts... What do you mean I'm fraction 8? Well, thankfully I have Fang. If I didn't recruit Fang there on a whim, I'd be screwed. I'm pursuing the 12... I'm not pursuing that record anymore. I already hold it. Yeah, you're built too different. You're built too different. Okay, how do you get ending 3? You need a Lost and Found node. Right, okay. I don't want to do this yet, though. I still need all of my relics, but I can do that later. Super is dating Kooky now. Yeah, I will say, maybe the memes have gone too far that immediately when Kooky was mentioned in Super's video, you edited a meme of me in the cuck chair. Maybe, just maybe, the memes have gone slightly too far. Call me crazy. They have 2 plans and refresh a node into a possibility and do it. Yeah. No, I remember. Thank you, Zai. I very appreciate it. The chat is full of those enjoyers. Make a limited time goal. How could this have happened? No, I don't think I will. Will the art be covered in white stuff? No. I'm not having the art be implied to be covered in semen. You cannot make me do that. And yes, Xyrathon is the most notable Bird Knights player, which is Liberi, if you know the lore names of it. Okay, there is a Lost and Found. I should be fine to reach that. I should be fine to reach that there. Because then I can play it out. Okay, let's go. Replace it with Wishadale. Let's do all 3 of you. There we are. As long as we're still fractured, we just need to lose life. Actually, doing this at lower is harder because I can't get King's Relics yet. Low-key, kind of hard. That's me in the cock chair, is it now? Stretch Goal have the art animated? Would you want the cosplay or the art animated? I can't afford both. Animated art is expensive. Yo! 3 plans! Never punished! Oh, let's go. That's hype as hell. At least the fight menu is like Library of Arena, but sideways. That's a bit of a stretch. I do get what you're talking about, though. I do understand it. Thank goodness I have a spare plan. I do not want to do emergency bloodline encounter. That would be unfortunate. Do I want to fight the emergency version? No, I don't need the hope. Remember, South CN banned any bloody stuff, so your art with blood spatter, you will need to turn into white stuff. So, weird fact, I don't stream on Billy. I know, crazy fact, right? Crazy fact. I'm just shy. What do you mean? I didn't see the reaction of you regretting that decision. Sad. I did it like frame 1 after I said it. South is the one responsible for the most used sniper at IS-5 being Wishadel. Believe it or not, no, that is not just me. That is just the case that Wishadel is the most used sniper. Because she's really good. Crazy. Petition for 1999 to say that, no, I'm not doing that. So you've got to understand, I'm only doing things I'm willing to do. I say having done a Futa goal that I didn't want to hit. So actually, never mind. You feel free to mock me. I'm still thinking once I get the instant mastery to give it to Lee or Thorns. Meta-wise, the answer is Thorns, but if you like Lee, that's absolutely fair. You can do it to Lee. Narantuya is better. I do like Narantuya. I wouldn't say she's better than Wishadel. She's somewhat better for super high-end content, but even then. Comes back, looks at a point, smile. Yeah, welcome back, Timmy. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's that, and this is this. Someone mentioned Library of Ruina earlier, and it activated my brain rot. Kugon Kugago, Niku Nikuda. 9k away from 20k. You say that like 9k isn't a ridiculous amount of money that we're never gonna hit ever? You say that like, oh, it's just 9k. You know, we're gonna hit 9k any day now. That's not gonna happen. Piss Ginger with Hand of Undulation goes crazy. He does. Piss Ginger has a lot of really, really good relics for IS. Lamp of Scam consequences, having low number of squads or deployment. Yeah, but it's not really that bad. I personally prefer the Talon of Hatred. I personally find that way more consistent because you get every 6-star you could ever want. However, it takes fucking ages. So I'm doing speedruns to handhold people. Lee is husband until I get stainless. Lilith, you will love a user in our... you will love 2 certain users in our Discord, Gingermint Pepper and Spade Tenjo. They are massive stainless fans. Almost 500 subs. Yeah, you know what? It's kind of crazy to think that we are still not even close to the record, which was... You know, just a 777. Hey, you find that one whale? What do you mean by that one whale? This isn't an Ishmael reference. That's that, and this goes hard. I love Library of Arena. I did as well. That was such a fun playthrough. That was an absolute blast. I know not a lot of people watched it, but I had so much fun. Especially because I called early on that Roland was a villain. Plan. Yeah, I don't blame you for needing to check. Let me actually set it to 1x speed. The next reward is at 11,500, and that is I will do a stream of Elden Ring with chat, where you can either carry or throw with me, because it's a co-op game. Elden Ring Night Rain, to clarify. I don't own the game yet, but I will buy it, obviously. If only I didn't misclick. Well, I mean, subs on Kick are worth more points, courtesy of people bringing it up today, so it works out. But what were you looking for specifically, Morgan? Just to check. Oh my god, Super. Wait, oh, hey, welcome in, Super. How is it that anytime we start talking about you as a joke for like 30 seconds, you show up? Stainless is definitely, this is one of the units in Arknights operators. Yeah, I mainly use him for his passive attack buff. I don't even activate his skill. I just use the passive because I don't want to worry about that. But lovely to have you. How's your day going? Hope you're having a wonderful day. You may be happy to know this. This is against my knowledge. I did not want this to happen, but it has happened. I am getting a 3D model. That 3D model is now required to have an optional toggleable futa penis. I also need to commission art of South with a futa penis. I made a stupid bet, and then chat decided to prank me. Always lurking around waiting to complain. Nah, Super's just a different time zone. I love futa. Yeah, I saw the Crown Slayer you got them to do. Which, by the way, I personally prefer the non-futa version. Call me crazy, but still. Elden Ring panic when Youngin Ring walks in. For real, for real. But no, Elden Ring Night Rain. Okay, I do not want to do Crimson Rain Corridor. Yeah, no, so there will be South Futa art, unfortunately. I regret this, but it is what it is. What is this Stainless Lander? Stainless is not particularly good. That's just kind of a fact. It shows in the first scene Roland's a villain if you do nothing but overanalyze everything they say. Yeah, but at the same time. Okay, let's get rid of Lost. I don't want Lost. And then I need to get rid of my plans. They're too heavy. You missed the chaos of people giving South money. Yeah, look, you don't need to bring that up. It's already a ridiculous sum of money. Do you understand how fucking stupid it is? I took today off of work. I now have a scheduled fortnightly day off, every other Wednesday. And I spent today editing a YouTube video. And somehow, someway, today I have earned more than I will for the rest of the week. Do you understand that that just should not happen? There should be a 0% chance that that's happening. Twitch subs cost me left per point with taxes, helps to meet goal, but you get a lesser cut. Oh no, Twitch subs are also just higher value for you guys, because you also gift people ad-free viewing experience and emotes. No, absolutely. Whichever you want. I'm not gonna go, oh my god, chat. When you give me money, you don't even do it through direct donation. What the hell's wrong with you? I wanted more of that money. No. My expectation is always nothing. I will never complain about that. The fact that you're giving money at all is insane. I would never complain about the method you choose to do so. Us, just you, Xbox boy. Wait, actually, yeah, Super avoided all of those gifted memberships. That's crazy. I want Stainless as an SP battery. That's what he does, but I already have Warfarin and Telopsis. Yeah, Stainless is definitely a weird unit. I can't really recommend him in good faith. But if you like Stainless, he's good enough to use. He's just a weird supporter. Like, very literally a supporter. A lot of the time, supporters do random shit. Stainless, it just buffs other units, so he is very much a supporter. I want Stainless because he's a hot cat twink I love. Now, that's based. Scam Heart Violence, always getting scammed. Yeah, I scammed myself by giving you all a free hour of the Subathon today, so that on the 44th day of the Subathon, the timer would be at 44 hours, 44 minutes, and 44 seconds. And now the timer is above 60 hours. It still hasn't properly sunk in, because I'm refusing to think about it, because I can't afford to start crying on stream again, because then I'll be distracted. Stainless's best tech is offensive recovery units. Yeah, especially characters like Shongwa. But then you just need to retreat him. Or Piston to S3, but you wouldn't know about that one. Yes, I do know about that one. Zai, I had to max out my Pisginger. I had to max out my Hung as well. So I've got him completely maxed. It's tragic. I don't like it, but I have done it. It is unfortunate, but I've done it. I am aware that he has that buff where anytime he hits a character and it doesn't die, he gains SP. Meaning you can spam his S3 on a Stainless turret and you can use it basically infinitely. I am actually aware of that one. I do like weird tech like that, even though I'm not a Bird Knights player. I had something to do so I couldn't hear. Will there be more handhold streams in the future? Yes! I do handhold streams relatively often. I don't do general content handhold streams super often with IS or SSS. I usually do it for every event though, but once in a while I've started this is my second time doing general handholding where it's explicitly not for an event, but I will absolutely do it in the future, absolutely. Pod 6, M9, Mod 9, Clueless, yes. Yes. That was one of the Subathon. So you've got to understand. Okay. You know what? This stage just autos itself, so I can go off on a tangent. Wishadel will kill Patriot here. You've got to understand something. My Subathon maxed out at 225 points on the first slide. So, I very quickly needed to come up with some goals. For reasons. Partway through the first 10 minutes of the first stream. And as one of those, I decided, hey, you know what would be really funny? I don't like Pisginger, so people would really love a goal where I'm forced to max him out. And then it got instantly cleared. So now I have 24 operators I need to max out, and I'm only halfway done. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, thank you, Wishadel, very cool. Oh, hey, he didn't... Okay, he did kill Tin Man with his dying breath. But yes, so Pisginger is maxed out. I'm not kidding about it. Update Timer-chan. This Timer-chan doesn't count subs correctly, and I can't manually update it mid-stream. But next stream, it'll be up to like 65 fucking hours. Crownslayer fan hand raised. Yes, Crownslayer is already maxed. She's E2 level 90, Mastery 9, module level 3, and I'll get her next module, level 80 rather. For me, I max out my specialists at level 80. I've never sent a specialist higher than level 80. I never intend to. So just to clarify, but I clarified that before it was chosen. But yes, she is maxed out. Sure theme? Yes! This is indeed sure theme. I use Stainless to give SP to Lapland Alter. Yeah, but then if her dogs lock onto the drone, you're just completely fucked. Good morning, chat. Welcome in, Quill the cat man. How's your day going? Wonderful to have you. Timer-chan ain't going down anytime soon. I want you to know that outside of today, Timer-chan was trending downwards. You know, so for the last week, if you exclude today, Timer-chan has been trending downwards, which means Timer-chan is trending downwards. I'm allowed to have copium, okay? I'm allowed to have copium. Timer-chan is going to trend downwards. We're not going to hit 20k. We're never going to hit 20k. Never in a million years. It's not going to happen. Timer-chan is trending downwards. Eventually, the subathon will end. Copium? No. This isn't copium. This is pattern recognition. I like to call this pattern recognition. My op level is intriguing. Oh, why so, out of curiosity? Catboy S2. I personally use stainless S2 as well. Okay, let's take a look-see. I need a... Why did I even bother picking these up? I mean, I guess I can increase my toils slightly. Okay, and then I can just get rid of the plan. No, I'll keep the plan in case I get an emergency. I'll keep the plan in case I get fucked over by RNG. So let's go. This is floor 4. Lovely stuff. You heard him. I'm challenging Twitch chat. No, I'm not challenging Twitch chat. I'm stating a fact. We're not... Do you understand? I am doing the best I can to not think about it. I'm really doing the best I can to not think about it. So I'm just going to continue not thinking about it. Okay, I'm just going to end that sentence there. There's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. The pattern you're recognizing doesn't exist. No. I'm very good at pattern recognition. I'm incredibly good at pattern recognition. This subathon will end in 3 years. No. To clarify. When I was starting the subathon, I said this, but obviously some people are new. At the end of August, if the subathon is still ongoing, I will very slowly start decreasing the amount of points, of time each point gives, until either I'm a full-time streamer or the subathon ends. Because I do have other hobbies that I have been, like, it's more manageable now that I take a fortnightly day off work, but I spend a lot of time streaming. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love streaming. It is by far my favorite hobby. However, I still need to be responsible. South, how many inches will it be? I don't know, that depends on the artist. I'll say large. And no, Kingsman, the pattern does exist. The pattern does exist. Thank you. Thank you very much, Quill. It's lovely to have you. I'm glad you're having fun. Anyway, as I was saying, look, it has been multiple minutes since I got a sub, which means there are no subs, because I have no object permanence. So it's that easy. It's that easy. South PP size, South doesn't have a PP. Watch as everyone gives subs right before the timer debuff. Even if they do so, they're not going to get the timer-chan to like 100 hours. So I'll be fine. We will not expect anything, except anything smaller than SL. Yeah, of course it's going to be large. Oh, you think I'm going to give her a micro penis? I'm not going to scam you that hard. I know what you're asking for because it would make me uncomfortable. So I'm going to go for an artwork that would make me uncomfortable. Okay, let's exit that bad boy. South, how many feet? Not multiple, I'll tell you that. Not multiple. Okay, gain extra attack speed, and I need to keep some of the... No, I don't, Are you guaranteed a merging of your lingers on floor 6? Genuine question. I haven't done ending 3 in quite a while. Are you guaranteed to get another chance to merge your thoughts on floor 6 or no? Hear that, Oilers? He wants the time to go up to 100? No, I don't. Welcome in, Waremore. Lovely to have you. Not multiple, at least one. That is not what I said. +1, what are you talking about? Petition for a South Footer enjoyer. You know what? In addition to the cosplay, that can be part of the 1500 today only, so I don't have to engage with that. So sure, if we hit 1500, which is 470 points away, during this stream, which is lasting another 20 minutes, sure, so we're not going to do so, and I don't need to worry. Yes, right before the boss stage. Thank you very much, Riku. I appreciate that. Hello, Waremore. How are you going? Hope you're having a lovely day. South about to give Lina a run for my money? How so? Oh, never mind. I understand what you're talking about now. Don't go into Fractured. It'll give Fremont a third phase. Well, that is what it is. We already have Fremont Alter. Do we have it? No, we didn't accept Fremont Alter. Never mind. I want to say the preset is to always be before the boss minus floor 5, because boss. Yeah. I just, I don't do floor 6 often. I've only done it a couple times, so I just wanted to check to be sure. How about 1500 to the end of the week? No. No. It's bad enough that I already need to make South have a penis on the 3D model, which outside of that, I am very excited for. Do you understand how much that has lowered my hype? Do you understand that while I'm still excited, this now has like a hint of negativity to it? You get that, right? You get that? Okay, Wishadel, let's just insta-kill this boss. As you can see, Wishadel is very fair and balanced, especially with attack speed. So let's actually retreat Wishadel, and then just wait for this guy to proc, and then we'll deploy Lapland. Hydrate? Yes, sir! Yes, sir! You're already at 1,000 points. We get the 3D model and the artwork. Give us it as a bonus. No. Also, crazy that Lapland still got targeted. I was not paying attention. That's fine. Tin Man can do it. Can't wait to see the third leg in 3D. Well, you can figure out how to use the MMD model yourself after I give it to you then. Hot Wheels. You see, the common joke used to be about people playing Hot Wheels on my tits. Now it's all about me having a penis. Do you understand that one of those was funnier than the others? Who is Fremont? That is the name of the boss. Oh, he does have a third phase. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we are getting the elite version. I've never actually fought phase 3 Fremont before. That's crazy. Either way, he killed the coffin, so I don't need to worry. As long as he doesn't kill Virtuosa, which perfect he doesn't. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Hot wheeling the third leg? No. I will not make that an option. Wait, why is his third phase so weak? What the hell? Okay, stop and attack, please. Wow, his third phase spawns in on 0 HP. Hot Wheels got its redeem. What's stopping us from getting the dick redeem? Me. Me is stopping you from getting the dick redeem. Tin Man is Lord God on drugs. He really is. I approve of Hot Wheels. Welcome in, Atlas. How's your day going, man? It's wonderful to have you. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely week so far. Third phase is when your mental toil is in the yellow. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that makes sense. That's cool. That's actually really, really cool, because this wasn't the alternate stage. I was very confused. The bosses have names? Yes. Or most of the bosses have names. For example, all of the two of the IS3 bosses are Highmore and Mizuki, which are operators we have. They're alternate timeline versions of it. South hates fun and joy, SMH my head. You already have the Cult of Crownslayer role. You already got that. I'm not giving you a Futa Dick Enjoyer role. This boss was an NPC in 2 events so far? I believe so, yes. I'm not a fish. Sorry, had random hiccups. Reminding yourself you're not a fish deals with them. It's a proven psychological fact. Why not? Because. I beat D15, reached max level. I didn't even know the boss has a name. This is how you know the mode is easy. No. The boss is called the Sanguinarch or something like that, or something stupid. Not the Sanguinarch, that's a different boss. He's got a title, but in his lore, he has a name and it's Fremont. He shows up at chapter 14. Exactly. You instantly killed the old guy while I tickle him with Lappy. Yes, so Lily, I have what are called the King's Relics. You might have noticed that while I have shield, I only have 1 HP. There is a strategy you can do in IS5 to guarantee a win by getting yourself what are called the King's Relics, which give absolutely ridiculously massive buffs to all of your operators. However, they only work when you only have 1 life point. So this Lapland has roughly 50 extra attack speed and 200% attack and is maxed out. And I'm using, and I'm getting rid of his charges so he doesn't have damage reduction. That is why I'm doing so much damage. Okay, now I'm up to 2, so I'll need to make sure to lose that, otherwise I lose these buffs. Baiting the orbs is important. Yes, you need to get rid of the orbs, otherwise the boss doesn't take damage. Have you burned out hand-holding viewer accounts? No, I actually kind of enjoy it, because hand-holding with viewers is just a chance to yap while helping people out. And yes, not all of the content is super hard or anything, but it's always different. These ones haven't been because obviously I'm just doing the meta strategy. Obviously, I'm just spamming the meta strategy. So these ones, but like, I still just get to talk about different things while I play, you know? So I still absolutely enjoy these. If I were to do them super often, I would inevitably get burned out. That's why I know a lot of people really, really like my account review streams. I enjoy them as well, but if I do them too often, I get slightly burned out and I stop giving the accounts the attention they deserve. And I don't want to do that. So that's why I do them sporadically rather than always. With you killing Teresis, I'm now done with RA2. Besides RA2, which I'm not doing. Fair as hell. King's Relic gives you 50% attack speed, 150% attack, and a slight HP and SP regen. Yes, and like defense buffs and a few other things. It's kind of fucking busted. I'm not going to rob Connaught. I don't want to risk losing and I don't need it. Sadistically masochistic South? Yes, I am a sadomasochist. I know, crazy fact. Maybe I should ask someone to give me their easy seed runs. You can do this in any seed. You can do this in any seed. I know it's very confusing. There is a strategy you need. If you want, DM me in Discord, just like at South, could you explain the IS strategy? I will give you a simple step-by-step guide. It is a bit confusing, but once you've done it once, it's very, very easy to keep doing it. And this guide will just guarantee a victory. Basically guarantee a victory. It also makes the runs much, much faster. It's all about just getting the King's Relics nice and early. Once you have the King's Relics, you just win. As you can see by what I'm doing here, you only need to fight the 2 bosses, or in this case 3 bosses, and some other required nodes to unlock the ending. You do not need to fight anything else, just the bosses. Okay, let's gain shields on deployment. That's much nicer. Let's see what we can get. Vanilla Soda's pretty good. This one should get us a legendary. I'll DM you later after stream. Yeah. No worries if you don't want to, by the way. Just as a warning, it does kind of remove the fun out of IS-5 because it makes it much less RNG dependent. But generally, just for the boss, you need to use an operator to bait out his attacks so that he loses his damage reduction. IS strategy, recruit Wiz, promote Wiz. Yeah, pretty much. Bottom left of my stream is so cute. Oh, thank you, Mashiro. Just to check, you mean me and not the text that says South Futa, right? But no, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're cute as well. I don't personally think I'm cute, but I am no longer quite as flustered by people saying that to me. Lab removes all of the RNG except for ending 4 and 5. Yeah, pretty much. Nami Pepe. Yeah, I'm surprised this is playing twice. This shouldn't be. I guess the what's it called? The cycle broke. Oh, well, that's fine. It's a fun song. I probably just added a second copy of the normal one. Because I think this is the first time we've heard Nami, and also turned out. One before wasn't Nami. No, this is played twice before today. That's what confuses me. So it's probably just a case of I accidentally added the original one twice. Okay, so now this boss is nowhere near as hard as Ending 4 or anything. This boss is nice and manageable. It's just Patriot. The Frost Nova Patriot stage is drastically harder. As you can see, Wishadel is fair and balanced. Ah, man, I love this. I love Mystic Knight Quest. It's such a fun song. It's so fun and cute. Especially, I know people have already talked about it. It's so cute that Nami did an English cover of this. What about me? What about you, South Steamy Pits? I tried using Abenholz for fun. Someone told me he one-shots the boss, but he didn't even make a dent. So when the boss has his 3 charges, he has 90-something% damage reduction. So even Abenholz won't be able to kill the boss if he has those charges, unfortunately. So that is most likely what caused it. Okay, damn. Wow. Okay, that's insane. She actually kills him. Do people actually think Pepe's bad? Pepe is a middle-of-the-line 6-star. She's just got a lot of competition because a lot of guards are very good. So the fact that she's middle of the line does make her bad comparatively, but only comparatively. She does everything related to her kids? Yeah. It was so cute when she was talking about how she wanted a Mizuki art book and then realized, oh, I would need to draw that. It was so cute. Pepe's good, but she doesn't break the ceiling. Yeah, she's just an average run-of-the-mill decent 6-star. That's all. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Not every character needs to be amazing. She's just an average run-of-the-mill 6-star. But it's just guards are really goated as a cast. She's insanely meta. I'm coping hard. Yes, you are. Okay, now let's just delay Patriot a little bit. Oh, great. We stunned him out of his attack. Oh, no, never mind. That's right. Fang has 2 times invincibility. Why is she not dying? Well, I'm not going to question it. I sometimes regret getting her until I use her as an assistant, and I feel good even though her kid's bad, because she's just really cute. Yeah, that's absolutely fair. Pepe is very, very cute. I agree. She is really, really cute. She's a very wholesome operator. And also, her name is a JoJo reference, which people find very funny. So it is what it is. Man, this Patriot is harder than normal Patriot. He's quite tanky. Oh, right. That's right. He unretreats operators. Oh, I wasn't paying attention and I lost my Tin Man. That's fine. Fighting IS-5 regular army emergency and Elysium S2 is my savior. The King's SP makes it cycle perfectly. Let's go! Covers Pepe's ears. Stop being mean. No. Pepe, we all love Pepe. She's just not very good. She's also got a good girl failure friend. Yeah, she did have Narantuya. I love that. I didn't realize Narantuya was good because she came out with Wishadel, basically. So, a 6-star sniper who's not Wishadel, Omega lol. Guard Knights is always expanding. Yeah, Guard Knights is absolutely the GOAT class. The only problem is they don't have a healer. But most of them have, a lot of them have self-heal, so. But they don't have a healer, so that is the big problem with Guard Knights. Naren 2 is dope. I love using it. I've come around on Naren. I didn't realize how good she was till I used her. Looking forward for the new Pepe skin. Is it soon time for CN to have a rerun? Yeah, soon they'll get it. It's very exciting. What do you mean Doc? What? Oh, yeah, they do have Doc, but he's kind of bad. Ulpianus is stronger than Wishadel? No, he's not. he's not. That is a hot take, because that is factually incorrect. Doesn't Doc heal? Yes, but kind of badly. I wish I had her, not just her friend class. Yeah, that's fair. It is what it is. Girl Failure's my beloved. Oh, is that why you're here? Blemishine is kind of a guard. No, she's not. Not for Arknights. Big thank Mr. South. Very happy to have helped. And by the way, be careful. You have now unlocked ending 5. Prophetic Image, the node, you have an option to get the relic Prophetic Image or a good relic. If you don't want to do ending 5, take the free relic. So the bottom option will be get a free collectible. It'll have Amia and Nymph. Take the free relic unless you want to do ending 5. Just to clarify, just in case you weren't already aware. And very happy to have helped. There you go, sir. There you go. Using Doc sort of counts as limited, but yeah, no, look, he was a 5-star limited. So he's hard for newer players, but for any boomer, they realistically haven't. Blamey is not a guard for today's standards. No, not at all. Ulpianus solo is better than Wishadel? No, actually. Full AH Ulpianus is better than Wishadel? Still no. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how god tier she is. Is IS Ulpianus with better SP better than Wishadel? No. Some characters can outperform Wishadel in high-end IS because of relics. Ulpianus isn't one of them, because while he can one-shot enemies with his S3 still has very limited range because it's a melee unit. All of the best IS operators are ranged because they can cover the entire stage, basically. I would say probably the best IS operator is Golden Glow or Lapland. That's like not 100% though. I would need to stop and think about that. That's just going off of half-assed. You're the biggest girl failure, that's why I empty my wallet. Oh, thank you, that's very sweet. You don't need to empty your wallet. It's free content. Okay, speaking of, I have work tomorrow, and Saphira is still not around. So I am going to actually end here. I could maybe fit in one more, but I would be staying up too late, and that would be irresponsible. So as much as I'm having a lot of fun, I should end here. I should end here. Lapipi's my wife. I do like Lapolta. I do also like that now she's named Lapipi rather than a slur. Good IS-5 range operator is Todifons. Changed my mind. Yeah, that's because every enemy's Sarkaz, and Todifons is really good against Sarkaz. Boo, have a good night. I'm sorry, Factory. I'm sorry I didn't have time to get to you. But I will have a good night. And thank you all so much for coming. You've all been stupidly, ridiculously supportive today. Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Goodbye, Sal. Thanks for coming, XQ10. Thanks for coming, Vientuts. I will raid. I will raid on Twitch today, but I'll say goodbye to everybody first. Welcome in, Golf. Goodbye, South. Have a lovely day. Thank you, OWAP. Twitch exclusive paid stream is starting now. No, I'm just going to raid with Twitch. Is it over already? Apologies, Swearmore. You joined basically right at the end. Thanks for the stream, South. Thanks for coming, Riku. Ciao, South. Ciao, Halricia. Lovely to have you. Night-night, South. Night-night, Rosen. Okay, goodbye, Kick Chat. Goodbye, YouTube chat. I'm going to go find someone to raid with Twitch. If you haven't already, YouTube, please do consider liking the video, liking the stream. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you all very much. YouTube, Kick, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you around next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, now let's go find